is. I was wondering where I fucking stuck that. Yeah. Idiot! That's the other one.
Oh, that's the part that
This was grassy ass.
looked different in the image. Did you add some tinfoil to it?
That's the broken one.
That is some fucking build quality right there.
It's China.
Yep.
Made in China, by China, for Chinese customers. Yeah, no, I bought a 2-pack because I wanted a 4-foot arm. The arm itself is not quite strong enough for the bulb.
Ah.
So that's cool. Directional light, come on now. But, oh wow, you have a spotlight on him.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. So I mean, you can do that, and now it's a light again. You can do that, and it's shaded. So, hey!
Cool. Okay.
It's fucking intense how much of a difference it makes, though, eh?
Pull the foreskin over it.
Anybody else getting aroused? I'll tell you one thing, I'm getting hot. It's actually the bulb, though.
Yeah, it's the bulb.
Alright, welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Dungeons & Dragons here in my garage. As always, love to have you along. And tonight, I'm going to try and kill you all. As an army. Like, not me personally, it's in-game. Totally not, like, trying, but I'm totally trying to.
I took that early.
So, and I mean, you really should. So,
I was late.
I guess doesn't you do anything useful once it is fixed.
yeah, well, I mean, having more range would mean I could hook it up further. As it is, I've just got to fashion hooks on string or wire. I was going to put some wire.
That's what I was saying. If you put like four hooks and some string,
that works.
Yeah, but it's still not really giving a sharp angle. That was the whole point of having 4 feet, is I could put it out to here.
Shadows and
and fucking nice, deep, long shadows, like a sunset and shit, and then you can just slowly move it over. Fucking all sorts of things. And then get letters from Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he's like, it's in the wrong area! Anyway. I love that. I'm like, I've arrived. Who cares to regale what happened last session on Iron Guard?
Alright.
We disobeyed the undead guy and got loot.
we? Really, we?
I mean,
we
we all got the loot,
followed.
so
I found a cool little door.
that's true.
We followed.
And a cool little halfling.
Yeah.
So,
You guys got some cool little shit. I didn't get anything.
wait, you didn't take anything?
I
got a necklace.
took some stuff, but nothing cloaky.
Oh, cloak. You can stick in a cloak.
I got a few
got
potions
the
or
amulet
whatever.
fixed.
I got the amulet, yeah. Yeah.
I guess that's it, eh?
We didn't learn much.
Well, we sure learned what he meant by stay here.
Yeah, a little
Yeah, you know, they don't provide a lot of words, but then it is
Yeah.
pretty succinct. Here.
Just here. Not in the
we
little
lost
room.
we lost an alliance. Or is he still with us?
It's looking pretty gnarly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you're watching the doors open and footsteps echo through them, one after the next, various bodies, armored and equipped, walk in. Single file lining up, as any good military force does, at the back of their master, who stands before. And as you're watching this happen and trying to explain away the moment, he ignores you until, to your surprise, an individual simply appears next to him, walking forward and looking amongst the rabble, then looking back towards and saying something quietly to him. Vince, you can almost make out words that seem to be in common. The soldier, the gray-skinned, white-haired figure, fondles the pommel of his blade eagerly and looks over towards you all, one after the next, letting his gaze rise up as the words strike his ears towards you, then glancing up higher to see the half-orc and your companions situated up top. As he looks around and back towards his partner, who has just appeared, he gives a nod and then responds, to which you hear the robed figure say, "No, we cannot do this without them." Frustratedly, you watch as the fellow grips his blade and then relaxes a slight bit, but then looks over towards Vince, and as he stares at you, he says simply, Do we really? The Roman figure looks upon each of you, and then says to him, "They are better equipped now to help us retrieve our goal. Perhaps we allow this to pass." And as,
Sorry. Felt nice. What was the halfling's name? Do you remember? I use my notes. My notes on here.
Huh?
Like changes or some weird chances.
No.
Could be totally wrong. Savage. Savage.
So-
Thank you. Did we gain the party member?
I'm actually looking for my notes on it.
Savage.
Yeah.
He built the place. It's like a
And the people.
design or foreman or something.
Sorry. Cool. So as I was saying, he frustratedly handles the swords. Pommel grips the handle, and then gives a nod. "So be it," he says angrily. He looks back towards the Roman figure and says, "By your leave." You feel something at the edge of your field of vision as you're situated up on the ledge, and you glance over towards the right from where you stand to see something large and foreboding disappear into the shadows as quickly as it was about to appear. As the camera pans against each of your eyes, glancing back towards the crowd down below, the soldiers, the zombies, each of them in one loud slap of their heels, stand to attention and place their hands to their foreheads, prepared. The patron of theirs, the white-haired figure, looks towards Vince and says, "Are you rested then, mortal?
We are.
Then make haste. You lead the charge."
You guys ready?
Where's the beast?
Alright.
As you say this for a
It's
moment
not
longer,
really-
I'm assuming coming forward so that you can become audible. He looks over towards you, and then to Vince, and then to the machination, and says, "We shall follow the road downwards. It shall take us to the valley of the beast." No, to the valley where the beast lies. There, that makes more sense. So, the beast is in the valley. So.
Masking Savage who's coming.
Stab its belly.
That he's coming. He, from down on the ground,
Petrified for
Give him a
years.
hammer and he might.
from down on the ground, he looks up at you as his eyes pan over what he sees down below, and you can see he's not perturbed by what he's seeing, but as he looks up, he says, "What a day!"
It's fair.
And he pulls himself up by his knees and kind of shimmies up the wall, getting himself to a standing position as he looks around.
I help him up a little bit.
You do so, it helps. As he stands there stoic alongside you, the soldiers look at you. The Roman figure looks at you, and the white-haired figure look at you. Troggish, the white-haired figure, steps forward and says, "Lead on."
Okay.
Very well.
Lead.
Troggish?
Just walk past them.
No, remember, it's back the way you came.
Yeah. So pretty much walking past them.
Hey?
Back the way we came through those doors, right?
No, you guys came no.
Oh, there was another way out? Or-
No, that was the way you guys came in. This is the
It's
way
all
out
just
of the
reversed.
cave
The
came
map's
in.
all weird right now.
Well, he changed the orientation, but yeah, this is the doors we came in,
Well,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Yes, I mean, the orientation is like this before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we came in these doors, and as I understand it, it's a dead end other than
Yeah,
the
it's
treasure
usually-
room.
No, we came in from the
Came in
balcony.
from the
down.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
So I wasn't sure about the stairs.
Really?
From this door,
Now I
down
remember,
the stairs,
yes.
there was a door over here leading into here.
Oh.
Right.
Or there was a doorway, I should say, but I don't know where the doorway is gone. Oh, I never put it down. I
You had
just
it there.
assumed it
So I had assumed we came in these doors.
No.
Now I
That's
remember
where
that,
the
yeah.
armies
We were
went.
looking down on them when we came in.
We were going to follow them, but they told us to stay here, so we decided to long rest and loot a room. Which
Decided.
Was, all in all, a great call. So.
Ass backwards into success.
That's why it's good having a
Amen.
buffoon
We
on
have
your
magic
party.
loot, I'm happy.
Oh, that's this actually.
So I take there's nothing through those doorways then. And we have to lead on back
I
the
love
way
how
we
we're all
came.
just like expectantly looking at
He,
you.
you asked
Looking
this,
around
I'm
the
assuming,
room.
yeah? You asked this of Troggish?
Alright,
Yeah.
well, I walk on.
He looks at you and, the Roman figure offers up, "There was a road, a path that led to a path that led to, but it is no longer accessible for the cave-ins. The
Alright.
main road, though destroyed, still is open, and the only route that we have available."
Okay.
I'm trying to make a difference between their undead voices, but it's really not happening. So,
Yeah.
let's forgive me.
Just give one of them a slight accent.
Yeah, right, eh?
French.
There you go.
The Roman's French.
Very well.
Okay,
Now
so
I
we'll
really want to
head
hear a
back.
French undead accent.
Of course.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. Alright, let's
Right, lead the way, Vince.
Alright.
yes.
Yeah, I'll go.
This way in the front, but okay.
Follow right behind.
And now more.
Loading map.
Ready, buddy? You come to the edge of the map, and the whole of it turns into a loading screen that shows.
Do I even need to say I don't trust him?
That shows in
He,
Sepia.
he doesn't trust us.
Or the white Roman, or the Roman figure.
The white hair.
You guys are the one who made this pact. I wasn't there for that.
Where were you?
He was not there that day.
4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7.
right.
Yes. That's why the pact was actually made, and not just instantly turned into a fight.
It almost turned into a fight.
It did almost.
Oh, I'm sure we'll still fight them.
Oh yeah, it'll happen.
Pretty sure.
Hopefully the dragon's not
Pact
on their
happens
side.
We don't
with
really
any of
need
our
to kill
elves.
the dragon
No,
unless we're
It
trying
happens
to
simply for
like
their
just
need.
Yeah, exactly.
clear out
Which
the
was a
place
simple
for the
combination.
halflings to come back.
Well,
That's the only reason we'd be killing the dragon.
well, it is still a dragon. Just saying.
And I'll probably take offense if you're trying to, you know.
If we don't encounter a dragon, it's not a problem for us.
I guess this dragon you need an entire army for. I mean,
Next time you should take Vince aside and explain to him where we're going exactly. Straight to the dragon, my friend.
Or we
In case
could
you're
walk
just
away.
joining the quest.
Yes, because it obviously doesn't know we're coming.
You joined the dragon side.
We're literally marching out with an undead
I'm not a
army.
bard, I can't tame the dragon.
We're still trying to find the lost party? Or is that over?
That
We
is
had
still our
discovered
goal.
they were all slaughtered,
Oh.
I believe. It was like-
I don't
You guys haven't actually
Had
come
that.
across them yet.
I haven't.
We were told that
Oh
when
my
people
gosh,
died.
I forgot what
The halflings of this place died.
Yeah.
Monday.
No, we were told
I was
that.
thinking
We asked
today was
somebody
Monday.
about
Yep.
All
Iron
day,
Guard
so I
coming
didn't,
through, and
I
we were
didn't
told
realize
all
it was
just people
D&D.
had
You
died.
know, all day
And then I
tomorrow
was
you're
like,
gonna
what's
think it's.
Dooley doing? And come
Go
in
through
like,
the footage. I know.
Stats
My
muck with your
memory is
brain, eh?
right. I just don't
Okay.
remember
Oh,
literally anything
Stats are
else.
great though.
It's
Rather
Oh,
have
yeah.
that than not stats.
good luck.
Yeah. I went up Carrot. Oh my god, that hike is psycho.
Actually, do it like this.
drying up. After a few weeks.
I
Alright.
feel like there was water in his last game.
It was a few weeks ago, and it's still drying up.
Please.
Just
Wow.
some funny to read while I'm loading the map.
Magic Mansion. No.
Oh my god.
Ah,
That's so great.
yeah. Jesus.
Ish. I need tiles.
Yeah. Ah, I keep forgetting to bring you them.
The what?
Tiles.
You have tiles?
No joke.
You
Yes.
told me about this.
Yes, yes, please.
That's okay. I keep forgetting. I get some fucking workout equipment. I'll do that this week, I promise.
Well, the urgency is probably a little lower now because the whole area is like under repair. As long as you get by the end of the month, we're good.
That's good. That's good.
Oh my god.
Still, I'm gonna get them in here and get it off
You
in
know,
my
Yeah.
Yes, puns.
turbo buds.
More puns than your body has room for.
So what's going to happen? Are you going to wind up having to like unload parts of it? Because we're like concerned about the amount.
If it becomes a space station, I won't really have a choice, but I want to keep it all.
Yeah. It's good equipment. Really.
It is good equipment.
Well, I
I'm
get it.
super stoked with the idea of having a whole fucking gym.
I wish
I
I
feel like
liked
we're
to.
gonna be on that.
Really
I
stoked
wish I'd
about
taken
that.
Feather Fall today.
Shit, you're right.
I just.
I think the
it's,
I think the truth is
you
if
turned
I
oh, you can't yet.
I need to look
got
up
that room,
these to figure
just
out
throw
what
everything out
we're
of it, the arcade machine can come here. Basically, what's gonna happen is I gotta buy a
It's
shed in the
spider,
backyard,
isn't it?
move all the shit all around here into
There
the
we go.
shed. The
Problem
arcade machine can go in the
This
corner
is
here,
money
so
saving.
Turn
it's
into a
fine.
spider
Yeah.
place to
And
climb,
that's it.
because they can't do
So,
fuck all.
I forget what
is-
machine it was.
It's been
Was
a
it
good week of this.
Pac-Man or something?
Yeah.
It's an
They're
SNK.
spiders.
Okay.
Like, not worth it.
Or the one we sit on a spell slot. Spider climb either.
Yeah.
Well, there is always this one too. Move shit closer and then set it almost perfect, really. Gonna do that, right? A
Get a
little bit
little
sexy,
bit
huh?
up the stairs.
With
Yeah.
more.
It's almost scary.
Let me move my tablet.
Oh, it's the end of Walls of Bells. Yeah, give it a shot. Too much!
Not level.
It's not
Where's your
perfect.
T-square?
Oh, God!
Jesus.
The floor is shaking.
That was made by halflings. It's probably not the best construction. It should have some dwarves.
This place on paper would make dwarves blush. Just saying, that was my story.
Oh, Cadbury doll and trying to convince him to come play.
Huh?
Oh, Cadbury doll. Second. Just trying to convince him to come play. He seems really interested.
Has he never played?
No, Julie.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
He's a
Fair.
DM.
It is a whole new experience.
Kyle's played a shitload. It's one of my players for years.
I almost got
Your
him into
current
it.
players, how long have they been playing with you?
He just doesn't like it on Tuesdays.
Huh?
On Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Like work days.
I have one player that's been in for about 3 years.
Oh, nice.
I told him we only play like for like 2-3 hours.
All the other ones are about a year. So we've been playing one campaign for like last year and a half.
Nice.
So I guess it's a year and a half-ish.
That's sick.
For both of the campaigns?
Yeah.
One of the campaigns we just started a few weeks ago, so I've been
Oh,
4 sessions.
are they
5
new
sessions.
players then? Or?
No,
Oh.
they've all played. And we'll have Friday, Wednesday, they're all the newer players. All like actors and shit too, so
Oh, shit.
it's pretty cool. Actor studio people and some are in radio.
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great, so if I ever come back to that one.
Actually,
That one's awesome. It's great for the role play.
The
I
map
mean,
carries.
that's true.
That one still has role playing too. But it's a little bit more heavy on the action just because they're so late. That one, that's
one of these days I'd love to have like a ceiling camp.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, my camera is really not
Oh,
nice.
shit. Nice.
That's
I've
it.
never played past 9, except in like one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Something like that.
I really need toothpicks.
So,
We have them upstairs, actually. I just remembered. Oh, that was frustrating.
So you're making toothpicks.
No, I need toothpicks for this. And make for something that can grip onto these. Yeah, this makes so. Huh. Oh, debris.
rock thing.
Right. You guys may spawn yourselves.
I spawn exactly like that.
First, on my face.
I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna follow
She
suit.
was
Can I
using
go
that
on
one
that
for
rock
my
right
book.
there?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
She's like,
You upgraded
missing.
crazy.
I'm missing.
I brought one because I don't know
Yeah.
what people have when they first got this.
Oh, there's my
You
red sword
did
guy.
not follow.
Okay.
It's always hard to find good halfling.
That was
Is
it.
your dude not up there?
That's it.
No, this isn't good.
Is that yours?
Oh, I've got it in my fucking hand still.
That one's mine.
Yes, this is me. That rock right
Like
at the front.
this rock here.
Yeah, just like, yeah. Thank you.
Hang on, I gotta spawn him.
Alright.
Not sure why you guys are dragging rocks.
Just so excited.
Alright, so there's that.
We just keep climbing up things, waiting for you to take us further.
need to be a
Coming down the
fan.
mountain when you come. You ain't coming down the mountain when you come. Alright.
So, shatter?
A little of that.
Just don't on the stairs.
Oh my god.
Do it.
Yes.
No.
Shadow doesn't
Stand
destroy
by
large
mine
amounts of
and
objects,
jump
it just
that-
destroys like certain
what?
shit.
It does tend to
40
destroy
feet?
precarious objects.
Let's take the stairs down and then shatter the stairs so that.
So that the
Yeah, I'm
undead
dead,
that
can't-
want to kill us can't kill us. I like the way you think. This is why you're our leader.
I think that's our retreat plan after we kill the dragon.
You know what? That's fair. Because we're definitely going to have to kill a dragon and then kill a bunch of undeads.
Maybe.
Maybe not a bunch of them, maybe the dragon.
Maybe
Done
like
a
at
lot.
least half of the undeads.
I feel like
I
we're gonna have to
feel
kill
like
the leaders.
The undeads are planning on sacrificing us first.
Well, we're on the front now. We're now less than zombies and everyone else.
Yeah.
The
Just
question
keep
is,
an
do
eye
we
on our
try to
flank.
protect them during the fight?
Definitely not.
So if they die, they die. Okay.
I mean, that's a good question. Maybe we should talk about it. But I personally feel like they want to kill us first. Like we're just extra bodies to them.
I don't think they'll kill us until the dragon's dead.
Pardon?
I don't think they'll kill us until the dragon is dead.
Oh, for sure. He's asking if we should protect them.
Oh, fuck.
During the
Yeah,
fight.
okay, yeah.
Would they do
Fuck
that?
no.
Fuck no is where I'm at, so I don't know where you guys are at.
We're gonna be busy protecting ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
If we're
Maybe, and
will
I
they
can't
do
believe
that
I'm
for us?
saying this, minimize the friendly fire.
We're not talking about
No.
friendly fire, we're talking about friendly
Aid.
protection of
Aid.
the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't healing them.
Would they help us if we are?
Dumb question.
Trouble.
Can I heal them?
Yeah, you can this one because
5e is weird.
radiant energy doesn't hurt.
It's
a lot
Radiant
easier
energy,
than that,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was
like
watching
they started
a-
changing healing in
That's
this.
such a bummer.
silly.
My movie was...
I was watching a video like explaining about Pathfinder.
Okay, I apologize in advance for having just created a map so that I get a good view of it. So,
That's why I put myself up there.
As long as you move the little camera so at least the
You
TV gets
can
it.
see through your character's eyes.
Yeah, maybe switch the camera primary.
Jesus.
Dual?
I gotta reset up all my things.
Oh, you don't have
Yeah.
templates anymore?
So,
Oh my god.
Trying to cut us out of frame.
oh, thinking about the action, right? Get the
Too short, you
the
can't see
focus
any
is-
past
Trying to
Stairs.
show some action.
We're on. The other thing to do
Put
there.
him on top of the stairs and
What's
then
up,
he'll
Shun?
be full
I've seen you in a
front.
long time.
There you go. Now he's the
I
leader.
probably missed it.
Lovely.
Well, you know, one
See,
can manage.
we got
I thought I was the leader.
here. And I get
Sorry,
out.
the undead
Yeah,
decided
that
he
guy was
was.
talking to me mostly, so he thought I was the leader.
Told him to lead the way.
He looks the most
so
Technically, you should be on the front. You are like
You and I
the
know the
voice.
most
I
information
feel
Yeah.
through
like
the
the
whole
druidic
campaign.
halfling probably
As a
shouldn't be
rule,
running ahead most
I'm
of the
not-
time, but
thrilled with this situation.
Just bitterly following
I'm
behind.
very excited.
Angrily muttering to yourself about the fact that you aren't the leader.
I'll do what I must to protect you guys.
Yes.
So along the way, you guys watch behind you as the army of the undead deftly follows along the path leading ever downwards through the moisture and twists around. If you recall the rocky road that led downwards and the path was moist afterwards, you pass the braziers and hit the turnaround as the switchback as the path turns around on itself, snaking down ever further into the darkness. There are no more lit burners, braziers, or torches as you continue down.
Are there some unlit ones?
But yes, as a matter of fact, you do come to an unlit bowl of still potent smelling oil, resident next to the stairs down below. As you look down those stairs, open on either side to the air of the cavern,
Does anyone need light to see it
rock
all?
outcroppings sprouting up from the darkness, hugging what little bits of
Oh, no, you
civilization
can.
still remain.
Well, all three of us.
So those two can.
I can. I'm
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one
She's
who
the only one
can't.
who can't.
Oh, you're the only one who can't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dwarves have dark
I'm the
vision.
one desperately
Oh, yeah,
clinging to
that's
his
right.
lit up stones.
Oh,
That's about it. I don't know where you at, but maybe another drink.
nothing suggestive in that at all.
Okay.
I haven't used any of my food or water skin
Your
or
little
anything like
dwarf
that.
wishes,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sure.
It has definitely
Not a
been
dwarf.
more than one day, so it just like takes it down. Remove a few rations or something.
I have a poo vial.
Yeah,
I forget where I got the poo vial from.
I made something stink.
Oh, right.
It was a good smell.
But it actually is something different.
Vanilla as
Vanilla.
alcohol.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it as poo vial.
Oh, yeah.
Keep asking that question
Over
every time I
there.
look at it.
Oh, does everyone have their... Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
I'm
bad.
there. I'm right here.
I
Where's
just wanted
my
to
food?
my finger was back. I couldn't see it. I wouldn't be that far from all of you.
Cool.
You're a pretty tall dwarf.
As a lot of you make your way in, there's a regiment of about 24 soldiers following in with you, for the most part, until you get to the edge of the castle, at which point 4 of them hang behind, leaving 20 to remain. As you continue down the path, still more of them remain behind.
Where's our little halfling companion?
Oh, Savage, yeah, he's right here.
Oh.
He'll just stand out.
Does he seriously have invisibility?
No, I just,
That's what he looked like when he was stoned.
I have another mini that would suffice better.
Red Savage.
Am I gonna be able to see him?
All right.
Should be in
You say Francage?
No, I said Fred Savage. It's from Stroke.
I'm gonna find it.
Wonder Years.
There you go. Picking up on a put down.
That's right.
I was thinking
Okay.
Princess
Found
Bride.
his little track.
Princess Bride. The kid.
Right. And as I was saying, more of them still stay behind, guarding the bridge as you make your way along the road. Eventually, as the road twists around, you come to where you are, where there's pots of oil, unlit, but still potent smelling, situated next to the stairs. And from where you are, at the top of the stairs, for a moment, you hear something splash about in the waters that you
This is water
think
blowers.
you can see. Sorry?
Is it water blowers? Is that what you're saying?
You feel like you can. It's getting. Sorry, I meant to say
sorry.
it's getting colder the further down you go, and you can hear the splashing about of something a distance away.
I got ahead of myself. Hello, dragon, here we come.
Yeah,
As you look
think he'll know
down the
we're
pathway,
coming.
you think you see movement flitting about in the air some distance away.
Are the two people that were in charge up with us?
Yeah, they're standing next to you.
The
Drogish
woman in
is
the
there
white
along with
hair,
his robed
Drogish,
figure.
yeah.
Walk down the stairs. I'll go.
Okay. So you've got 16 troops of theirs along with you. As Vince begins to descend down, Drogish follows close behind. His robed figure stands at the top, awaiting.
I'll follow. Actually, I have a good eyesight from here. So I'm going to
I'm gonna keep
stay
walking.
where I'm at.
Okay, fair enough. With a 60-foot sight, you can see to about there from the edge. Or from there, I'll allow it to the same, to about the edge here. But you can't really see much more than the silhouette of this rock outcropping. Yeah, and then anything beyond that, there's no chance. But as you begin descending down, Drogish falls in step beside you. And anybody else? You're just going to single movement? As you descend down that single movement, you again think you hear something, as well as see something, somewhere up ahead in the darkness. This music is way too dramatic. That's okay.
Anybody have a lens flare? Animation
People
check.
just slowly climbing down, is that all?
I could if you want me to light the brazier.
I should put a brazier out, actually.
Verbal.
But I had a lit one. Suppose they did it.
Oh, I still have javelins. And the oil pots are around us, like somewhere near the beginning of the bridge or after the bridge? Or the stairs?
Bell pop. Nice. I had more of them. And I really don't want it. Probably just box in there. Alright.
Trying to balance it like
Suits the
this.
purpose, I've got a short place a
I did
little
it
bit, I
like
guess. What did I do with that?
It's got a pretty thick edge to it.
Yeah.
You probably could.
I got it once.
I seen him do it.
Oh,
As Vince is descending down, though, you can start to see more of the path down below.
Descending more. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's also
is it up for
following.
grabs?
will-
Can people follow them or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. You're
I'm
open to
following
doing
him
it.
down
Yeah,
about 20
I'm
behind him.
definitely following them.
Am I going alone with
Right
him?
at their heels.
Oh, okay. I'll be 20 feet behind.
12 feet.
Can you move me? Oh, thank you. It's like right behind them.
All up in their business.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Oh.
well, that makes sense to be honest.
Don't forget there is the Play-Doh you can stick to the bottom. It's just
Failed
there
your
in a
deck
pile.
save.
Pretty
Yeah.
on par with what I know about him. I love it.
I think I lost my javelin.
If anyone
Carrying
moves,
him?
they're
See if
both
you can lost your
fucked.
job.
The
Yeah.
javelin.
You're getting carried there. You have to lean.
Where's the?
Ah.
There you go. You're
I'm
Curtis,
facing
I'm
can
back.
you
supposed to
grab
have
the
that.
sticky Play-Doh stuff?
Yeah, he's looking for it.
You're watching
Oh,
his
he's
back.
grabbing it. Looks like they're
Don't.
cuddling.
He's facing backwards.
Don't mind me.
Stuff is fucking magical.
Not working.
Oh shit. No, really, magical.
Watch. Put those down the sticker.
There we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Just
surprised.
stand them on top of each other.
Whatever.
Can
You.
You want some?
yes, please.
Don't chew it.
You'll be
That was my
in-
first instinct, was to pop it in my mouth and start
You want to
gnawing
actually
away.
stick Savage directly to.
I don't know fucking know.
Crunk,
Put me right
crunk.
behind the white hair.
Directly to him.
right next to him.
Oh, am I moving? I'm moving?
Where's
Whenever you move, he's just gonna stick
I
close
just
to
have
you. That's all it
something
is.
sticky
I
on me.
was still on
Oh,
my
okay.
rock.
I
That's
lost.
I can give you more as needed.
Yeah, how come I don't have my javelins anymore?
Oh,
What happened to
because
your
that's not your
inventory?
equipment page. You just don't have.
Oh, I haven't equipped them.
Yeah.
Right, I got the shield going. No, I'm done. That's figured out.
Don't shoot it.
I want to need
Your
these
javelins are right there.
boogers.
You can still
Is this
equip
the
them
green
so they
stuff?
show up.
It's just Play-Doh.
That's my
Yeah.
gum.
But just, I know I'm holding my shield and my hammer.
Yeah,
Nice.
but generally speaking, you
Just nice.
check all the ones you want to be able to see and remember what you
Great.
want.
Okay. I want to do the
I got it really easy
Javelin
the
and
first
the-
time.
shield.
And now it's just not flat surface anymore.
Okay.
There's no way he can get up
Trying
there.
to rest the die flat edge.
Yeah,
Rest on a point.
instead of
It's
the
a
point.
badge.
No, it's on the edge. I can do the point. The edge is difficult.
You can rest it on a point. I want to see that.
I've seen the point.
They're not really points.
No,
so-
they're hardly points.
Oh, you have a nice flat spot up there.
Even the edges are kind of
Talk about
flat
his butt.
to a point.
Huh?
Give a nice flat bottom.
Flat bottom girls. We make the rock and roll go round.
Some appreciation for them. It's minimal, but there's something.
What did you guys do this weekend? Oh, too late, he's back.
What?
He said, oh, too late, he's
He
back.
wanted to get to know us.
Oh. No doing that with Dooley.
That's weird.
Oh.
So, you guys descending down the stairs?
Alright.
I blame the table. What? Okay, that's the point.
Alright. How are undead acting?
Oh.
That's your
Okay,
fault.
Peter.
Ouch. Hey, he's got a flat edge. That makes him get groove.
That's fair. I feel like the flat edge is harder.
Yeah, probably.
It's obviously the surface.
Right.
It's not the dice.
As you guys are descending down, Benny, you see a slight cloud of movement ahead of you, and you immediately start to hear the squeaks echoing as a bunch of bats go sailing past, nowhere near you. But what comes next surprises the living daylights out of you as from amidst the cloud, one giant form comes sailing out, one bat bigger than the rest. As the cloud sails overhead, tipping up and over towards your companions in the back, you hear Trogish say, "Pests." As the one flies in, a large beast hitting you with a 17 plus 4 for 21 against your AC.
That's what you get for being the leader.
As it sails in, delivering, wow, nice, 6 point plus 2 piercing damage.
Yeah,
6.2. There's a different game, eh?
8 then.
Smashing into you with its body and its tiny little feet, it lands upon your face and bites into your cheek, tearing off a hunk of your flesh. As you begin to bleed profusely from this, it mats and staunches almost immediately against your beard. As the thing squeaks viciously and the cloud comes in sailing overhead, Trogish takes an idle swipe behind you as the bats streamer past the machine of wonder, Shorty, and the swordsman.
Giant bat.
It ate through some of my temp HP.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Actually, in that case, it's
My
supposed to
cheek
bite into your
grows.
face. You kind of like, you want to swat away. There you go, you're fine.
We got 10 pages.
But that said,
Yeah, so
High
10,
five.
10, 10
If you
first.
still had any.
5 to which.
But we
You
long
probably did
rested.
first thing in the
Yeah,
morning.
he gave it to us during that long rest. He
Okay.
used the
Oh,
opening
okay, so
speech.
up to 5 then?
so the cloud of bats that avoids
Yeah,
around,
so-
vents and sails in overhead Trogish, comes in and passes right through the three of you, Nim, Wildern, and Neffel. Each of you can throw me a dexterity 12 saving throw.
Do I see any of this from my bird's eye view?
You do.
I know.
And
I'm so
Savage
proud
looks
of
out and says, "Oh my gosh, that is a lot."
Does it look like a giant bat?
Oh,
Holy shit.
Nice.
Those are actually quite sexy.
There's some on there that are like this big too, but they're just starting to turn. But there are spiders everywhere. They're
Beefy fuckers.
Mine are getting all brown on the bottom.
But it's totally worth it. I mean, those things look great.
Oh, that's when the flower. That's like when the flowers die. And they grow over there.
Super cool. Your first and most successful garden yet.
I know. It's
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Be salsa.
Just hit first and most successful.
Yeah.
So,
Ew.
Both are, worth noting. It could have been her first failure of a garden.
Yeah.
But it was a very good success.
I failed my deck save.
me too.
That sucks.
I'm glad I don't die alone.
You'll be leaning off the edge.
17.
Like floating on.
Yeah, you literally
Sad,
fall.
tragic way to-
As the bats strike into you, the two of you looking for purchase against each other, grab each other's arms and realize this didn't help. And you, how much did you fail by though? Sorry. Was it 5 or more?
Yes.
What's the saving throw?
12.
It was 12.
No, I was at 9.
Okay. As you feel his grasp tighten around your arm, you go prone, you fall off. You can throw me a strength save as a halfling
As
at
a halfling.
disadvantage. To A. Okay, actually,
I
I'll give you
have
a
to
choice.
react to health.
If you fail this, you are
good thing
pulled
I'm
over.
It's a 16.
Oh wow! To your fucking shock,
I got
you get
you.
enough leverage as the halfling manages in her prone state
What?
to use your pull
Yeah, mouse
to
picking up
manage
a
to
giant-
anchor off. Now, it's not so much that you're holding him,
Oh.
it's that he's holding you,
Give me my
and you're
victory,
leaning
man.
such that for the moment, for just this brief second,
You are
you
Pete.
aren't moving. You are exactly, you are a Python directly against the stairs as you hang off the edge. With that said,
Nobody else failed? Come on.
I just got attacked.
Calm down.
Grunk hops down, tying his rope to
Dennis,
his
you're
javelin.
doing anything too, aren't you?
Okay.
Dangerous too. It's great.
Sauvage looks at you and says, "Do you think that will help? You're going to stab your friend to the wall and then pull him over like a fish?
Get over here.
Do not know that I am for this, but I am certainly not against it either.
Do you have any better idea?
Perhaps run down there and grab your friend."
I'll try to pull myself up before he decides to spin me to a
I'm
wall.
going to lean for a rock so we have some sort of
Nuffle's
railing.
there.
My
Okay.
halfling was
Yeah, I'm right
sweating
there.
profusely.
So yeah,
It's
and
only
you made
50
your save, I'm
strokes.
assuming, yeah?
-1 to strength.
Daffel made the save, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm in the same.
Fantastic stuff. As the bats pass over, you want to jump in and help out your friend?
Absolutely.
Terrific stuff. Why don't you go ahead and throw me that strength? You know what? Sorry, athletics check. Just save a life.
Show who the real leader is.
As you rush up on, holding,
I can't really
holding
use
onto
that.
Builder's arm,
I can't help.
you finally,
I'm like a
you
command.
finally feel safe enough between your halfling companion and the
What's the part of our
figure
behind us, too?
to pull yourself aloft. And as he wrenches against you, you can with advantage throw me athletics to pull yourself up. It's an advantage.
Natural one.
Okay, yeah. 18.
As you skirt
-1 to strength.
up onto the edge of the ledge,
We should not be
a
walking.
bit of rubble falls away, and you splash ever so far down below. And from there, the bats continue to squeak around as the giant bat swerves off from Vince, and you hear another one come in from just behind you. And everyone can roll the initiative.
Can I do my action first?
Sure.
Is it possible?
Alright.
With the crossbow?
I don't want to be.
No, I don't have crossbow javelins.
Okay.
Character.
What did you want to do with it?
I was trying to stab him to
Run off
one
the
of the
stairs,
further
man.
rocks.
Right.
Hold
Tie it
me
off so we
up
actually have a
and
railing to
book
go
it.
on. Because I want to save our 12
Actually,
companions
you're going
behind
down.
us.
Well, it's stairs.
So I know they're going to speak plunk the whole time too. I want to have most
Then
of them
I'll
with
jump
us too.
forward.
Throw me an attack roll here.
You could do it on a dash, but what I'm thinking is you should probably do it on a regular movement.
Nope.
But I don't know.
Natural
It's
one.
not really a
Oh,
save,
shit.
so it doesn't
You're
matter.
As you-
stabbing me?
As you whip the
But
thing
is
through
it
here,
half? Because that looks
you
like
realize the rope wasn't tied on properly. And so the rope's just sitting there and the javelin sails away into the darkness. You hear somewhere just this click.
Initiative now?
Please and thank you.
How far did you
Another
throw that?
javelin down. Soon we'll be afraid of their terror.
Another one bites the dust.
But he keeps getting these javelins for free. So there will always
They're
be
That's
they're
terror.
true,
expensive.
yeah.
They're like
There will
8
always be
pieces now.
terror.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
weird, right?
They're how much?
Yeah, some items
gold
costs
pieces.
make
Oh,
no
shit.
goddamn sense.
Good thing we're part of it.
Sovereignty.
I'm down to
is really
15 of them
expensive
now.
or something.
How are you carrying
it's
that
not
many?
blue.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
right?
a lot of
I've
javelins.
got a-
And it's glued.
I've got a really good
You
at
can hold
company.
anything together.
Two massive
I can glue your
quivers.
hand to a door and not you are on that door once forever until you find the universal solvent.
With that said, Wilder
7.
for Wilder. Him.
Full journey.
16.
Hmm?
Full journey.
Hey.
19.
Nice.
Yeah, I see a high roll.
14.
Also 7.
Which just go
Whoa.
first.
Oh, okay.
I guess Snapple with higher dex.
Yeah. He definitely does.
And your dungeon master will be going by 10.
Okay.
Plus bonus.
The ruler.
Good. And with that said,
I was distracted by
that's
looking at where the hell the
bonus.
javelin went.
That's
You
very
saw
fair.
that
first.
Whisked right by your ear.
That's like,
What the fuck was that? Dude.
I'm kind of
Okay, there it is.
unencumbered.
No, yeah, no. Even I.
I'm probably carrying quite a bit.
It's amazing how much you can carry. It's kind of comical.
my
I'm
furball
carrying
halfling
66
can carry a lot,
pounds.
but my halfling.
Holy shit,
Oh,
man.
fuck me.
That's
This
a
is
lot.
like first time I've ever needed my
You carry
cloud
that
bats.
Carry one of those around for an hour.
Wow.
You think I can find
What's
it?
that, 20 pounds?
Well, to put that into perspective, when I did the West Coast Trail, my pack was 44 pounds.
I'm at 209 pounds.
Carrying 209 pounds.
The splint armor is 60 pounds.
I guess, huh?
You're worried about my few little.
Are you
what do call them?
encumbered?
Toothpicks.
What's the.
Yeah, I'm unencumbered. At 209.
Wait, how much are you carrying?
209.
I didn't know you had a beard before Julie said you
Oh,
did.
yeah. That is sort of the same.
And it's just a whole bunch of small.
It's
Like, it's
not
not really a bunch of small.
So I carry 500 pounds.
I should think about that shit.
Where'd you get a bag?
I'm just glad I'm not carrying like a tent.
Temporary one.
He's a tinker.
I can make
Oh,
2
right.
items.
The other end by the toolbox?
You're not a tinker, what are you
Just a
doing? You're
whole
a
bunch of these things.
So use this guy anytime.
A torch is 1 pound each, and I have 10. I don't need that.
Hey, get rid of your torches, man.
Yeah.
Torches are.
Give them all to her.
Give what?
All my torches to you.
I could probably use them.
There's 10 of
Although
them
it's
there.
not like I'm using torches anyway.
I have a lamp.
I have 10 torches.
And some torches.
I have so many light sources, and I have Druidcraft, which can be a light source, so.
Yeah, that lets you.
Alright, I know my turn
Does
though.
that let you?
I'll run
that
down the
doesn't let you
stairs and
cast
drop my
light when
torch.
you ignite things, right?
It's not casting light, it's just like
Do zombies have
lighting
dark
like
vision?
a candle or a torch
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
campfire or something like that.
Yeah, you can snap light something.
Yeah,
I can make yellow glowing like the
James?
5 radius.
James,
That's what radius, that's perfect. That's all I need, really.
dark vision?
What?
Do they have dark vision?
Who?
Undead. Dark vision?
Most do. Probably.
Who?
Yeah, undead.
Oh, undead.
Remember, we're carrying these people with us. They're gonna help us. And they,
It's so bizarre. Where the fuck? Where the rest
Alright, I know my turn. I'm gonna
I
go down the
expect
stairs
they
and drop
can
my
see,
torches.
yeah.
Oh, just pass.
Yeah, I had like a bunch of them. Oh, there's
screw the
another one.
bats up.
And there's another one. Perfect.
Start throwing rocks over everything. Speed your sonar up.
Light a torch.
What's that?
Light a torch so the bats don't.
Well, they're all primary. I mean,
Alright, with moss.
Yeah.
Flame.
A whole lot of them.
Encounter a barn.
So many of these are almost done too. It's so funny.
I feel like I should just grab a handful and paint while studying.
Yeah.
Oh, that means that Savage can't see.
That would make the best
That's why you're
video
carrying him, right?
Dark
at
one.
any party
Pardon me?
ever.
That's why you're carrying him, right?
Halflings, maybe it's not dark vision.
It's on your head.
I don't know.
Pretty
I
sure
don't
he
know if
keeps
it's
calling them deep halflings.
deep half.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Yeah.
So deep.
Oh, okay. It's like
Yeah, they were talking about shallows on there.
mountain
So much
dwarves.
them.
You can see other. Like I said, you can see other
Done.
darkness.
Each dwarf has their own special, and some similar.
I swear to God. No idea. Alright. It's just knock it over.
It's the wolves all over again.
It's gonna fuck the shit out of me. There's no way it's in that mess. I wouldn't do that. I don't think. Would I? Alright.
That's why I have so much wool.
So this
What?
one is painted and it looks
magical
amazing.
chainmail that I got last time.
Crazy,
and
really?
split
It's
our
like
flame
flavor.
still.
Oh shit!
It's
Doesn't
so
matter.
hot, I
With
get
dark
home.
vision, we can only see in tones of gray.
I just
That's
have
okay.
Two heavy
As
sets of
this
oil.
thing rears back and whirls about, and the second one comes in flying from behind, the two of them,
Dies immediately.
suddenly explode into flame, igniting their wings and illuminating with dark shadow all around them.
Sorry.
We're all fucking dead. Here.
So
He's
now you
got-
don't need dark vision.
Oh, he already has some. Clearly not enough. What about that bat, though? Let's put some on him.
You guys watch as in the background, one of them attacks upon the
It's on
undead.
top of you.
Does the bat have green shit?
No.
Well,
It
I
does
mean,
not
guano.
have green quota. I figured out why I have so much weight on me.
Why?
I have 2 sets of heavy armor.
Oh. Just in case one breaks or
I don't
something?
know where I
No,
went.
because I just
Everyone
got
else is
some new heavy
Huh.
armor.
Oh, you didn't let one of them.
So I didn't drop the
in
other.
there somewhere.
Yeah, that would do it.
Okay, just
So
double
explain to me
check
how
this.
you're carrying this.
With his
As I
big,
was saying,
beefy
so put
arms.
2 people?
As
Can't
it
you
rears
see?
back from you, it ignites itself, bursting into flames as it does, illuminating the space all around you in a bright, flickering flame. As this occurs, the camera sweeps to show Vince's resolute face as the thing prepares to swoop in upon you. It's in melee range, floating in front of you currently.
I guess I'll swing at it.
Okay,
That does not hit.
that is unfortunate.
I'll take another attack. 11 plus. That's 19 to hit. Yeah, that's the number.
19 will
Plus
hit.
8. Shit. That's fucking great.
As you swing in upon it with your
Call it 12.
Yes.
with your axe.
Yes.
Okay. As you swing it upon it with your axe mightily, your axe strikes just against it for how much damage?
17.
For 17 damage, nearly crushing its body. It sails away as you baseball bat it. Thinking it doomed as it sails away, you were surprised to watch as it recollects itself and swoops in back upon you, leaving a trail of flame and you're pretty sure sintering blood that's dripping off it. As it sails back in, Nim, what do you do?
I've fallen somewhere. I don't know where I went.
I've fallen. And I can't
I've
get up.
fallen.
We're somewhere around here.
Yep, I was right there. Well, alright. I'll just hit that guy then.
Okay,
That's an at 20.
terrific stuff.
Nice. And, 5 plus 10 damage.
Plus 10.
10 damage, yeah. Magic if that
And this is
matters.
on the same dude.
What?
Looks like it's the other.
Oh, yeah. 10 plus.
You've already done your game.
I don't know. Do you double or do you.
Roll to
I ask people to re-roll it, yeah.
Okay, 17
You look like
damage.
zombies right now.
So that said,
You see my face?
as you hit, what do you hit
Cat's
it with?
face too.
The magic weapon.
Yeah, you're
Slightly.
Staff, yes.
Okay, very good. Charging up your staff, you give it a quick spin and swat at the creature. To your pleasure, it cracks against its fiery form as it explodes and sparks and flame and squeaks and flies off, pinched down into.
Sorry, no.
Oh, not that one. Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. See that way. See if I can. Alright, so he's good.
Nowhere close to that one.
Sorry, for 17 as well.
17, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go.
Easy to keep track of. Let's keep that up, folks. Everybody roll 17. Think about that easier. As the blasting flame explodes off the wings, Savage looks at Grunk. As Grunk,
Ties a rope
another one.
Do it,
You
javelin.
gonna do it
to a
again?
javelin. I'm gonna
There it is.
rage.
While you're
As
doing
you're
it.
tying a rope to
Yeah.
a javelin.
Fucking rope!
It's fucking
Wait.
rod, well,
I do need to make attack. Is it me throwing it at a rock and attack, or am I making an attack to keep my rage going?
I thought it was you had to take damage. I always get that mixed up. But
I'll have to hit something.
Both. Either take damage or you attack.
okay, yeah, it counts technically.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Rage.
Does it have to be on a creature, or can it just be an attack?
How long does it take him to tie?
Otherwise, you can just attack walls and you can keep your thing going forever. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, angry white
Actually,
boy
that would-
Kyle.
5
Yeah, no, never
Sounds-
mind. It
Where's
is-
the
seconds
rage?
to
No
turn,
rage.
so-
I was thinking that too. So was asking.
Yeah. So anyway, you want to fire it away?
Yeah.
Okay, it is a full action to tie off the rope. I'll let you bonus action toss it at disadvantage.
So I have the 2 attacks, don't I? Is that only
But
when I'm raging?
it's not 2 actions. It's 2
Yeah.
attacks from
And a
one
javelin,
action.
a javelin isn't an offhand weapon. You can offhand a crossbow because you're not trying to throw it, right?
Okay.
Aiming is a lot easier than throwing.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yeah, if you want to go for it.
It's not hard to hit a rock. Though,
No, but it might be hard enough to throw it straight with enough force.
was it a 1 or a 3?
I failed.
A 3.
And a 7.
Okay. Well, it sails away, and you hear it clatter on the ground far below, and the rope is tied securely to it. So
We're
there's now
moving
a
forward.
rope stretched across to some fashion, and you rush forward. The robed figure watches you pass by and says, "Good luck," as he starts to draw sigils in the air with his fingers, and then points over towards the
He's on our side, I thought, right?
Yeah.
over towards the fluttering forms of the flaming bats,
Okay.
and snaps his fingers, making a fist as he does. As this happens, he opens up his fingers a moment later to release a whole lot of etheric arrows that, in a purple streaming set, fire out from his hand as he magic missiles the shit out of the bats.
Sauvage and I just go. I don't want him to be so high.
You want him to be so high?
This is homing, so they can just go around.
Alright.
5d4 plus 4? Or 5d4 plus 5? 5d4
I think it's plus 4.
plus 4 for magic missile.
Dude, I think you might have my dice.
34 plus 1 each.
I think that one was
4d4?
3 to 4. For the first level version.
I pulled it out of his bag.
That's 3?
Yeah, this
Oh.
dice.
Yeah, I must have left it.
That's my only
Plus
first one.
4
I
version, then
had.
one.
Grab another one.
One die 4 for every
lost it
double you put onto it.
It's plus 4.
Weird, I got the only one.
Huh?
Because yeah, I have the
Plus-
2d20s.
Plus 1 to each dice.
Roll one on advantage.
So plus 3 in this
Yeah, it's
case.
1 die 4 plus 1
Okay, great.
3 times.
Oh wow,
So
that's
left it
terrible.
here.
But that's okay. It's enough to bring one of them down as the missiles sail away from his hand. That's really the wrong music.
Don't look at my dice anymore. That's my dice now.
You gotta remember your dice.
The whole of the bat takes the shots one after the next, getting pelted from whatever directions the arcanic bolts strike upon it from, at which point falls fluttering down in front of Vince and simply slips off the edge of the cliff.
I was gonna kick it off anyway.
Okay, fair enough. You can do that. Before it has a chance to fall off, you take an idle kick towards it. As it falls away to your satisfaction, some moments later you hear as it lands in the water down below.
Where's your javelin?
Randomly slewed off. Are these phoenixes?
No. The,
Flaming bats.
yeah. The flaming bat behind Nim comes sailing in from overhead, igniting itself as it attacks down. With a 19 plus bonus of 4 for 23 against your AC, it does 1d6, which is 5 piercing damage as it sails in upon you, and 1 flaming damage. Oh, that should be a d4.
Which you have resistance to. If you ever picked up a banana.
What?
You have
Fire
resistance to
resistance
fire.
Or am I just gonna
I
stay
have
at
fire
d6?
resistance?
Yeah,
You
so
let
you
the
have the
amulet, yeah.
necklace.
I don't think we've attuned to it. Do we need to?
I did.
Yeah.
Is that a yeah to we have, or
Yeah.
we?
Well, wait.
It was during the long
12
rest.
hours to attune to it.
Okay.
And if you hadn't been
I
assigned
don't
to
remember the long rest at all, which is my own fault. But
We went off a long rest
sweet.
at the end.
Alright, so 1 flame damage plus, attunement to flame
Was it-
resistance equals 1 flame
Good,
damage.
good
There's a
enough.
skip
But you
scene.
also take, what did I say, 5 piercing
But it
damage?
was
I've got it,
we were
yeah.
resting and then
Thank
we
you.
went to the next.
Not at all. With that said, let's see what other ways I can
We just skipped the scene.
please
on
my
the-
players. In the background, you guys watch as the zombie soldiers one after the next, take pot shots at the bat. I managed to evade a few shots before summarily getting pelted down and
Oh,
landing
there's
with
one
a-
there. I didn't even see that one.
with an unceremonious kerplop amidst the moaning hordes. Not to be mistaken for moaning hordes. Decidedly different. The cloud of bats sweeps back around through everyone. As a result, Nephil, who's in the line here? Nephil and Krunk and Savage, Wilder, Nim, Trogish, and Vince can all throw me a dex save.
You're rolling for Savage,
72,
right?
right?
Yes, everyone in the line. Sorry?
You're rolling for Savage.
Yes.
20.
Oh, leaner.
12 or better, Savage fails as he shrieks and
13.
slips off the edge. Sorry? Yes?
I've got it, yeah.
Cool. As everybody else is perfect and secure in their footing, you hear a shriek
Where's my
for just a moment as the poor halfling slips off the edge and falls away into the darkness.
Dex save, right?
Yes.
I shriek too.
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
I rolled 10.
Okay, so you didn't miss it by 5 or more.
Sweet.
So you go prone, and you have
Okay.
to get up next turn.
And my rope slowly falls.
Maybe you're
Savage.
adjacent.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Say again.
I'm still hanging on my rope.
With the javelin.
Okay. Savage slips away over the edge, looking upon you as he disappears into the darkness.
Wait, no, the halfling?
Yeah.
Oh, my heart. Oh no. The poor guy, we just saved him from being petrified,
Did I hear a
and now we
splash?
tossed him
Over
over a cliff. We couldn't just let him brood in peace.
Did I hear a splash, and how long did it take? Like, roughly how high?
It took about 3 seconds before you heard a splash.
Okay.
30 feet?
Fucking
Oh.
rough. Poor
So
guy.
30 feet?
That's not too bad.
Roughly 3 seconds for a halfling.
Right, so 60 feet.
Hey now.
You're gonna have it.
Okay, maybe it would have been a little longer, but anyway. Those are the long ways.
It'll be faster for us because we're bigger.
That's right.
That's how physics works.
I'm pretty sure that's not. It would be.
You can drop a penny.
That's okay.
As a bowling
How about
ball,
you jump off the edge and
it's
test
using
it?
I'm aware.
As the
Actually, they'd have quite different terminal
as
velocities.
the last remaining bat amongst you
Once they use it,
does its business, and the many more
In a
sail
vacuum,
through,
it's all the
the
same.
camera sweeps from me to Trogish actually he'll look over towards and he'll huck a dagger. He'll miss as it sails past. At which point he will step through, frustrated at this, and take a swing. So the first one missing as he swipes through the air. And then the second one striking into the thing. Delivering. There it is. 6 plus 3 as that one's taking 17 damage already. Is slashed in half as he steps in adjacent to Wilder and swings up.
Well, they did fall.
Okay, well, he did fall. Yeah, drop him down.
Well, the clear guy should probably come
Yeah.
off with him.
Oh, the mic.
As sad as that is, sort of want to save him, but
I got it, don't
know
worry
if
about
I
it.
can.
That's my job.
He fell in water. Maybe he's still alive.
Huh?
That's my thinking. I'm like, I could
Where is
save
he?
him if I jump after him.
Unless there's a creature in the
I
water.
could turn
Did we
into
not
an
hit water?
octopus and grab him
In
and
water.
go.
Yeah, an octopus.
I have seen an octopus. I don't know how, but I will write it into my backstory later.
It was in a pond.
Yes,
She was
that's
at
right.
a sushi
It was in a
restaurant.
cage for sale at a meat market,
It was
and I
sushi.
saw him, and I was like, I'm gonna turn into you.
Yeah,
No, you just saw the calamar.
Yeah, in a vacuum.
What's that?
Things fall at the same
I
rate in a
think I'm turning
vacuum.
into
Different
an octopus,
surface
and all
area
of a
drops
sudden
to
I'm
the
in your palm, just like this
Okay,
little
resistance
fucking
doesn't matter.
squid.
So these
So
are
as I was
just
saying,
velocity
from there,
at the same
it's
velocity.
Yeah,
Those
different
two.
things have different terminal
Neville.
velocities.
Neville.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go save that our little buddy. So, feeling
Heroic.
no fear, Leroy.
Wait, what?
Wing on.
You don't know how deep the water is.
I'm so ready for
Did he
this.
just jump?
Do it. Just
Yes,
fucking
but
do
I
it.
have wings. Remember?
Yeah, he's an
It
ass
takes an
man.
action
He's
to wing
fucking
out.
great.
He's not just jumping
He's
off.
not
He's
just free
Batman.
But I'm
falling into that.
epically jumping off, and everyone is feeling
He should gain some
inspired.
sort of
So, incidentally,
inspiration.
You yell
My
Leroy.
God.
Mantle of
It's not
Inspiration
pleasure,
as I
so
jumped
bad.
off the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because everyone's inspired, so if you don't already have a fight for more temporary hit points, you get that, and your movement
5.
does not provoke AOs, including me, so
There you go.
the 5 of us.
So we
And
can move? Is that what
so, what's my
Use a
descent
reaction.
speed capability
It's,
with
it's
flying
okay,
at 30?
it's okay. You basically move 500 feet a turn.
Okay, but I have flight. I have some degree of control.
If you're letting yourself fall, it's instantaneous. If you're
Feather
lowering
falling?
yourself, it's double your
Okay, well,
speed.
I'm trying to get down there and
Flight
look for him.
Okay, well, you're moving at double your flight speed, so you move 240 feet a turn. So as you jump off, inspiring everybody with your show of prowess,
Leroy.
dive down into the darkness, disappearing away. As a moment later, your wings flare to life, and you catch yourself in the stream of air. Slowing your descent ever so slightly to a manageable 240 feet for 6 seconds. I'm not sure what the math on that is. 60 feet a second? Is that what that is? 60 feet a second. So, a manageable 60 feet a second as you head down towards the water. The darkness overtakes you. And soon you are in pitch ahead. You can't see a fucking thing.
Is it magical darkness?
No, you don't have. Do you have?
He has
dark
I
dark
have
vision.
dark
Oh,
vision.
you have dark
Yeah.
vision. Okay,
We've
true.
been over this
No, fair enough.
many times.
As I was saying, as you streak down towards what you assume to be the watery surface, you watch as the silhouettes of the rocky outcroppings and the structure you're following whistle past. As your descent continues for a brief moment, you finally see the surface of the water. Do you break it, or do you level out?
Do I see him?
No, he's in the water.
Is it a river?
Do you
or
see
a
a
lake?
ripple?
Is it moving?
Yeah, it's like this has happened so fast.
Yeah, it's moving.
Ah, it's a river. He's gone. He's over here.
He just landed. Come on.
Oh, wait, I
He
guess
just
it's
landed.
Some
I
hope.
forgot about
Hold
this.
on to some hope.
Yeah, I'll
That's
find
why I
him.
would try to drop
Which
my.
way is the water flowing? You
Which
know.
way?
And the impact
The water is
definitely
still.
probably killed him.
Oh,
It's not flowing.
He
Okay.
said it was moving.
It's moving, but it's not
Ripples.
flowing.
that's what it is.
Oh.
Still water, rippled by a body landing in it.
And probably
Yeah.
creatures inside.
Probably.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I mean, I just work here.
All right, so I'm
It's
gonna be.
just a guess.
All right, well, so that's essentially me. I'm near the water.
Sounds good.
That's how I died last
From
time.
there to Wildern.
From those triple-headed dragons again?
Hydras?
Hydra. I got killed by Hydra.
Is anyone gonna use their movement
Yeah,
to get
I wanna
off the
use
deck
my
bridge?
reaction. I wanna.
Yeah, I'm painting.
How
on
far
that
can we
shit.
go?
30 feet.
Your movement.
Whatever speed is.
But like, how far down is?
The ruler's over there,
Can
behind
you
the
grab
shovels.
the ruler and see how far I can move?
Oh, I found my fucking bats!
25 or 30.
What?
25.
So you go 5.
Does that mean we have to face more?
Yes,
Oh,
it
wow.
is.
So you can get it about here.
You put it down?
Did you go 2 then?
For the
You
That's
already
like
did
dying.
you-
Mine was 25. I was around this step.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that was pretty
Oh, you
close.
guys, you killed the bats. Careful.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good enough?
We're just whipping it. That's all.
I don't need clay.
When we're going, we don't need roads.
Our barbarian might move as well.
I can hold.
I've fallen off so many times.
I can hold my ground.
Oh, Sheriff, good hour, Sheriff.
Oh, that's good.
That's a.
That's great.
Oh,
I'm
right, 'cause there
excited
is
about
people.
this.
Yeah. So just like leap off and wing out in midair and.
And welcome to your new
That was pretty good, Curtis. I'm actually pretty proud of you there. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I think you should
Definitely
get
excited.
a
YOLO.
bit of
Now I just gotta find that little bastard.
As you float there, the camera panning up towards Wildern, cutting as it do, it shows you
moving more. Quite lost.
Doom is intense.
Spraying past us.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Weird thing in front of you.
Looks like a swarm of
Oh, it's a swarm. I see.
thingies.
Yeah. You can see.
Oh, that's so cool.
Another making shape.
Handy little set, that one.
I love it.
Alright.
Swarm of bats.
Perfect.
Perfect. Just waiting for you.
And it looks like a swarm I'm seeing in front of me there, doing.
It is.
Alright. I will yeah.
The camera's facing who it's supposed to.
I will ready a I'm not in base to base with it, am I?
You're not in what now?
I'm not in probably base to base with that because that's as far as there's that.
No, yeah, it's floating up about 10 feet.
Alright, I will ready a thunderclap if it comes within range.
That sounds good.
Ready.
Good old thunderclap.
Coming, ah!
The camera pans around.
There's a strange plant down
That's not gonna work yet.
yeah.
You should have put it back where you found it.
I have no idea, but it looks awesome.
There's another one by the other bridge.
It's right there. Where I found it.
Fireflies not be within 5 feet of me. It's all initiative. There's some unusual shit in there you guys can now see. Let's not rock there so scenery isn't disturbed.
Where's all your little things? Little circles.
Also, Neville.
Yeah.
As you get down to the bottom, I want to point out that to the left and right, you can see large fronds,
Nothing for that.
large leaves floating around.
Nothing for that. You're
Okay.
5 feet.
As you guys make your way down to the bottom, Wilder, you hear a squeaking coming from the various outcroppings of foliage sprouting from the nooks and crevices between the stones. And from there, if that's the end of your movement, it is over to Vinny. Are you ready? Any actions?
Yeah, ready the thunderclap.
Oh yeah, the thunderclap. You did mention it. Very good.
I will continue to the bottom of the stairs
Okay.
next to him. Already in action as well.
Sounds good. And that would be
My action. Just a swing with the great axe.
okay. From there, as Ben steps in next to his dwarven companion, Nim, the camera focuses in on you, behind him.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna come off the stairs as well.
For my
Passing by your companion, you walk in amongst the
Wisely being inside of 5 feet of you.
18 plus 1. So.
Sorry, I kind of forgot the foliage. on the
Yeah,
other
he's
side,
just
didn't I?
like being real friendly towards you and your thunderclap.
Joy!
Sorry.
Don't you love it when the DM just changes the terrain on you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you didn't
This
change
changes my entire decision. I didn't know there were trees there.
Again, and like, how are these things
didn't know
growing?
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on
There's a
them.
lot of water around.
Okay, just so you know, you can also hear squeaking. in-
Yes, when they have
roaring
photosynthesis.
coming from the foliage
Under
all
the-
around the platform
Oh, really?
here.
Ooh.
It sounds
I don't
insectoid.
know.
Wow.
You're right.
Well, the glow, that's a whole other thing.
Then you cast your moonbeam.
Oh,
I'm gonna
darkness.
roll a save.
How do you pull fire from your fingertips?
A 17 for the bats. 17 plus bonus, actually.
Going after who? Which one?
9 damage.
9 damage. Is that halved already?
It is already halved.
Okay, cool. The bats searing and sintering against the moonlight that is blasting down upon them. Oh, you've taken out all the flaming bats. Sorry.
Did you moonlight?
I did.
Haha. Nice.
So the flame bat's done.
Yes.
Nice, Nim.
She was attacking the cloud of bats is still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But all of them make me look
As the moonlight strikes upon, illuminating the whole of the area in its bathing white light, the camera swings up to Krunk.
Drunk. I am.
Krunk, it's time for you.
I'm going to move
Time for
myself
heroism? I don't know, I was going for something.
upwards
Alright.
and have a little heartache for Savage.
Taking a brief moment
I'll get him.
to shed a tear, you look over the edge into the darkness.
And
Your
I'm
visibility
hearing-
only going so far.
Hearing as far as I can to look for Mr.
Yeah, I said you don't see shit. You peer into the darkness, you don't see anything. I found shit.
It would be past any practical range you could see.
You don't see guano.
I'm just gonna fully move down the steps.
You do so.
But beforehand, crap.
You know what?
He takes a crack.
I just want to get like a little bridge handle for our companions behind us.
Okay. That's what you were saying earlier. You didn't
Yeah.
tie the rope off to anything. You kind of fired the
No, I
javelin
did,
down.
and then I ran down and I lost fucking Savage. So, we're gonna run back up, tie it off to something.
Okay, like the brazier?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All the way back up.
You do so.
Or a thick rock or something even sturdier than the brazier.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whatever.
And I'm gonna go back to where I was, just carrying the javelin, because obviously I suck at this.
You tie shit off really fast.
Okay, so how much rope do you actually have?
50 feet.
So that's 60 feet from the brazier.
We're about halfway
Okay.
down.
Is there any kind of weird, gnarly rocks?
So I'm actually going to give you the double speed, and I'm going to even say that
That's
yeah.
like my whole action for sure, yeah. But is there any like gnarly rocks down here?
No, the whole of the staircase is as gnarly as it is, but there's nothing to tie off on down here. I mean, you could potentially just stab the javelin in, and there you go. You get a
That's
rope
what
on
I mean.
post.
Yeah, that's
Right.
awesome. Good.
Just throw me an attack roll against the stairs.
So it's a big piton.
With my javelin?
Yeah.
Basically,
I
yeah.
rolled a 15.
It's a strength though, eh?
Okay.
It's a strength plus proficiency roll.
Should be +5.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys know what that's what?
Against the hardness of rock.
Of the rock, yeah. I mean, if it works for a python, whatever, he's all work.
Plus 3.
Yeah, that's a specialized
Oh, what now?
tool though.
3.
What?
My plus for strength is 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you also have proficiency.
What was your roll, dude?
My roll is 15.
Okay, so 15 plus 5 is
I
20.
think the likely outcome is
That's right,
he'd
that's
snap
plus
the
6,
damn
it's like
thing.
plus 3 is
Okay, so 21. Alright, terrific.
21.
With that
So,
said,
at this point right here is a big fucking pole sticking up, and some rope attached to it.
I believe it's, no. Yeah, that'll do. As you punch this javelin directly into the stairs, it situates itself ever so solidly, and as you let go, it kind of sits there, nice and embedded in the rock.
I call for the white-haired figure to bring
that
it
sword
down
was
with
killed?
us.
Huh?
Or
That
the
sword
Roman
was
figure,
killed?
whichever's leading.
What?
The sword.
You
That was
what
killed,
now?
or is it just damaged?
It's just
I call for Trogish or the Roman figure to bring the rest of the army down with us.
He's robed. He's not Roman.
I always said Roman. I thought it was robed. The Roman figure or Trogish.
All right.
Oh, I was wondering why you were saying Roman.
Yeah, I got one.
I thought I was like, what? What is Roman? That's why I was like, why is he French? He should be Italian.
Trogish gives you a nod and simply points forward with his with that nod. He gives you a nod and then he gives an upward lift towards the direction and says, "Onward, men." As he makes that was your turn, so he's gonna make his way past you at this point, walking down and he's gonna double move right past.
Sometimes charm.
Making his way right past you guys. As he gets here,
Meanwhile, sorry, I'm peering down looking for Savage.
You do so. You look over the edge, wistfully thinking to yourself about your lost friend, who just,
I'm sure I saw some butterflies down there.
maybe find someday. I don't know. So, as we were saying, The camera pans to show him, Dragish, make his way down the path as his robed marshal, we'll call him, or companion, agent, whatever, hangs back to the top of the stairs. The rest of the soldiers begin to line up behind him, mustering as they prepare to descend.
Nice. I want to look back and I'm like, can't the rope guy teleport? What was the point of the rope?
Big con.
Or I'm yelling it because you put the javelin.
Don't worry about the ass, I'm not going to set up 20 dudes every time, or 16 dudes every time. You're just going to use your imagination, Jay. Just use your imagination. Use your imagination. I'm sorry.
It's a horde.
Cats.
Yeah.
It's in my best, Mom.
The zombies are.
So, they line up as Bloody Boy makes his way down. As this occurs, the squeaking and squelching from the bushes becomes ever louder, and suddenly from within the brush, a thing jumps forward, a massive beetle with its massive wings flaring, and this one sees an opportunity and scurries in an S pattern along, pincering on the other side, flank Stroggish. It jumps towards him with a 6+ bonus, its pincers snapping in the air as Stroggish simply steps to one side, his white hair suddenly bunched in as a set of animals nat 20s around his throat.
Second attack.
Sorry?
Second attack.
He doesn't have any attacks, they only have one. It does 5+2 pincer damage upon him. As he grabs a hold of the thing, and Black Kicker sprouts in his hand, he rips the mandible open and punches, palm striking the beetle off himself. What did I say? 7 damage?
6+ bonus. Oh, this is like 2 people. Or 2 beetles.
Yeah.
From Tro and the beetles to, do I have more of these guys? Do I have more of these guys? It doesn't actually look like I have more of these guys. What the fuck? I had 3 of them. Shit. Where did it go? No.
All right.
Not doing anything, Billy?
Sorry?
The swarm not doing anything?
Oh, fuck, thank you.
Full.
Totally forgot.
I'm going in.
You got it. You got
Given
it.
the animals they are, they're gonna just fucking get the fuck away from the moonlight and fly like literally as fast as they can under the stairs and disappear away.
Hear that?
Retreating away and away.
There's the
from light.
foliage.
It's her spell.
That makes no sense to me.
Move past my 5 foot radius.
You know what? It's gonna fly over your head, being that it was 10 feet above.
Okay.
So technically, yes, as the crow flies does, but
Because I'm using an effect of that with my thing, so I'm fully.
can't hail it range though, just.
You're saying it's 10 feet up above
It's
the
10 feet up. Well, it's 5 feet over your head. You descend the stairs,
Both 5 feet,
yeah, all the way down.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it's 5 feet over my head, I can hit a 5 foot radius around me. So 10 feet above, 5 feet above me.
Not just
Oh,
horizontally.
no, it's 10 feet in the
10
air.
feet.
So
High.
it's gonna be.
So it's within 5 feet from your height.
If it's 10 feet in the air, it's not in the
You're
next
5
space
feet.
over, it's one space more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
do
so
a
it's
jump.
11 feet,
It's
5
11
in the air.
feet.
Let's see an
It's 10
athletics
feet in the
check
air,
to
then
jump.
There's 5 feet, and then there's your height, and you're within there.
You can't hit them.
How's your athletics? Can you
Yeah.
jump 5 feet in the air?
You don't have to jump 5
Well,
feet in the air, though. That's
yeah.
the point.
He's
Yeah.
10 feet
How
up.
tall are you?
Oh, I'm
Right.
5 feet. But I'm not trying to hit him with my body. I'm hitting him with a 10 foot, like a 5 foot radius
If you're
around me.
anything more than 5 feet, you should hit him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
DM.
Okay, I don't know what's complicated about this.
Just use the
Let's
ruler.
start in basic school. We have Brown, and then we have you. You are a medium creature, a 5 foot creature. Hey. So,
You're a dwarf, right?
well, it doesn't really matter. You could argue this for days, but I'm just saying, medium creature, not a Goliath, 5 feet. From there, if a thing is 10 feet in the air, you'll note that there is in fact a gap, whereby your head is here and the thing starts here. So as a result, it is 5 feet over and above,
Because
without
it's touching
being
the
10
ground.
feet
So he's
above
in
you. It
the
is
15 foot square, but it's 5 feet above me. Basically, he's 15 up.
No, it's
What?
The top of
It's
it,
not 10
the
feet
top of the
high.
It's
creature
11.
would be 15
11.
feet in the
Oh my
air.
god.
The cloud is here. It starts at 10 feet above the floor that you are on.
So back to
where
my
your
original
head is.
point.
from 10 to
How good's
15.
your athletics?
That's why it
I'm not
affects
jumping.
10 feet away from you as well. Because you're on the ground.
Because you do have a wall of rock next to you. You could do like a Mario move.
It's a bubble.
That's not his reaction, though. That's the point.
Oh, good point.
Is he ready to reaction?
With that said, oh wait a minute, hold on. That's the part I forgot. What's the range on the thing?
That's a 5-foot radius, so it would hit anything like 5 feet above me, 5 feet
It
outside.
was a radius.
That's what I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out.
No, it wouldn't.
It
because
didn't
it's
fly
10
through my
feet
5
centered
foot square
on
above
you.
me, so it's not.
It's 10 feet centered on you, it would not hit that. Okay, I thought if it was a 10 foot that you're projecting, totally would have hit it down the asshole here. But no, it is a radius. You have 10 feet in. Yeah. Okay.
It's
It's a
Cool.
bubble. It's a bubble.
I understood. I responded. Let's move on. As you move on, as you watch the bats, not scurry, retreat into the darkness from the foliage, the other guys that I was looking for start to creep out, one after the next. From under the brush, they come out, pincers snapping. I'll make it more of the same beetle. I just don't have a fucking clue where that beetle is. And finally, this guy lands down next to you. We'll save that guy for later. That's me. It's over to Nephil.
Okay.
More bugs.
Yes.
Lighten up my armor. And I am doing an acrobatic dive into the water where I think he fell.
Good.
From the ripples.
I don't know if you want me to do a perception to see if I know where the ripples started or...
No, it's fine. Your passive lets you see that. As you ignite yourself, you lose sight of the ripples for the brief moment as your eyes adjust, and then you dive.
23
Yes. Okay, and that's your sorry.
acrobatics. It
Very good.
literally is listed as an example.
You
I got to use
Did you
acrobatics.
get the health dice?
you thrust forward using your wings to propel yourself down into the water, piercing the surface. You can see immediately.
Yeah, I did. Though I already still had the 10, so it didn't do anything.
Oh, it's like since the anniversary or something, Beyond gave you health dice.
Oh, only if you bought a subscription.
Oh, guys. Who pays
As
for
you
that shit?
submerge yourself down underneath, all of the darkness enveloping your sphere, your radius of light, ripples against it as you do your best to see clearly here. So as you submerge yourself, everything's soaking through, the water's soaking through everything and causing you to suddenly become very, very heavy.
Yeah.
You use your wings as best you can to stay aloft, and you think at the edge of your passive perception you can see the form, the floating silhouette of the halfling figure sinking away slowly from you.
Okay, I'm going for it. You know?
Okay. You have a
Moving.
movement. You can easily descend. I mean, you're kind of sinking. You're going to have to fight against the water to get yourself aloft.
Yeah.
With that said, as you head down towards him, it's another full movement as you descend 30 feet down into the water. The depths of it surrounding you, the murky water echoing all against your cranium as you finally reach the poor figure
Yeah.
limp in the water.
Okay.
As this happens, you feel a presence
Okay.
and suddenly a rush of current against you from somewhere to your left.
Okay.
You don't see anything. And Wilder.
Alright, I shall move around this fucking thing, no way. Around the moving. Like going to the first beetle thingy.
Good.
And I'll try to punch him.
Alright, sounds good. Your arm shoves as you prepare.
14.
The gears whir to life and you take a swing, narrowly hitting the thing. Narrowly missing the thing.
but you don't miss it. You hit
Okay.
it.
And I hit it for.
I don't know which
That's
way that should
confusing.
be either.
I hit it for 9.
Okay, 9 points of damage. Very nice.
And then I'll hit it again.
Okay.
And a 21 on that one. And that one I hit for 6.
Okay.
15 total.
So, sorry, what was your first hit?
For damage
It was
was
9.
9 and.
It crushed it.
Okay, so it's damage first hit.
So, thank you.
Then I would
But the body is still there. I've
think I'm
learned
easier
this
to-
lesson. Clearing minis.
So it was one way. 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's how many was it?
No, he killed the dude.
Oh shit, sorry. It's hard for me to see the map.
Oh, that's it on my turn.
Alright. Rushing in upon the opposition yonder across the field. Your footsteps clanking on the stone as the camera pans up and overhead to show Vince to the right as you.
I will move around the moonbeam. I don't know the range. Oh no.
Are you walking through the movie?
No, I'm going around it.
Okay. That's good. Good call.
As you come in towards the foliage facing off on the one side against the beetle,
I'll take a swing at.
brandishing your blade, you take a wild swing in upon.
No, I need to reroll that. That's 12 plus 20 on that to hit.
Jesus.
13 damage.
The
No, one of
thing
those
explodes away from your strike as a little froth of flame from itself bursts out onto the leaves, causing them to ignite. They center slightly for the moment, just glowing as an ember before extinguishing from the moisture. And from that,
Yeah, that was.
it's over to him once again.
Remember.
Well, may as well just move the moonbeam.
It rolls a save. Gets a 19 plus bonus. Of course, it has fucking all of 4 hit points on average.
7.
It explodes. That is its maximum hit points. So, as the moonbeam strikes down upon its carapace, it pop explodes a moment later under the bright flash of arcanic energy. From there, is that you?
Yes.
Over to Grunk once again.
Wait,
Yeah, you have them behind you.
where am I?
Behind the shrubbery.
A shrubbery?
I want to move over here.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna take an AO. And that's gonna be a 13.
Wait, I was right beside someone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a 13 plus bonus. Did you want to rethink it? Do you want to do anything different?
no.
14 against your AC. Do I hit?
No.
Okay. As it jumps in towards you, you duck away and rush off across the battlefield towards your companions, heading and closing the distance in upon another. The camera pans to Grunk as you.
I'm just going to help the zombies get down the steps. Climb back
Okay.
up.
How are you doing this?
Then climb back up, and teach them all to hold the rope. Like each step.
Okay, that's fair. You ascend upon, coming in close towards, and as you come towards,
I haven't attacked anybody yet once. It's awesome.
the Roman figure looks at you as the camera pans around to show you approaching him. And he simply stands there with his arms folded as he looks down with his sunken black eyeballs staring, showing you your reflection as you approach up the stairs. And he simply looks at you. What is it?
rope. Sorry.
He
They need to use the rope.
cocks his head at this as you state and gesture towards the rope, showing it's secure. And he gives a nod as he unfolds his arms and holds the rope for a moment. It is a secure rope. And then he folds his arms again.
Guide your men. Men.
He gives a nod at this and he says, I shall when the word is given. And he looks down towards the bottom where you hear the clashing and squeaking of beetles getting crushed. The small bursts of flame echoing out of the darkness. The little pinpoints of light appearing and extinguishing within moments.
I'll wait for them.
You will do as you please. He looks back towards his commander at the bottom and then glances at his troops as they finish filing in. And then he looks back towards you. The camera pans down towards the beetles. Hey, Jew. I'm attacking. Gonna use my beetle incapably. With a 2, it jumps forward as Nim takes a wild swipe towards it. The thing fears, narrowly striking upon you and then rethinking its life choices. Finding itself pincered between the two of you, it bears to retreat. And Trogish quickly swings over and with a 7+ bonus misses, as you can take an AO if you like.
Did you? Oh no, my movement was around before, right?
Neville wasn't nearby that one, but this one's gonna sail in upon.
When you dove into the
15
water.
hits.
When I gave everyone their movement, that uses up their reaction, which means they can't use their AO.
Hit him.
But I
7
wasn't
and
sure the time.
As you
Think it was
stab
over,
into
but-
the thing, causing it to explode, you hear the buzzing of the wings behind and manage to just duck from a set of mandibles and nearly clip your ear. Now when exploding away, the other lands just yonder. The camera shows it land next and it took its sweat. From there, Trogish will look about. He used his reaction. He has a full action. He rushes in upon, taking a swing. He is going to fucking suck for the first swing, and then finally end it as
Have true sight. Hang on.
this last beetle explodes under his
Last
leg.
game where it was the darkness is magnified by the magician's like secret.
That said, I wish this thing.
Yeah,
had
no,
the
I'm
ability
just
to
trying
do
to figure out
it.
why you have
But
true sight.
that's
I wouldn't
okay.
expect a barbarian to have it. It's not a racial.
Like that.
I'm a
Now we
total
go like
different style.
Oh, is that a totem
I
barbarian
think
thing?
that.
I really don't.
That is a really powerful
And
effect.
I know, right?
And hit
Like-
3, 2, 1.
Last night.
You still wouldn't dare just. You still can't.
The traders.
Huh?
We're doing the trading.
Nephil hears something deafening.
Yeah, I'm
for a
not
brief
sure.
moment,
I don't even know where
nothing
you're getting
else,
it from.
As it echoes loudly in your head under the water. Holding the body of the halfling, you watch as something massive hurtles in towards you.
Yep.
What's your AC?
17.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck
jeez.
everything about this fucking die right now.
I'm
Anyway.
really wishing I hadn't gotten rid of shield at the last level.
As it comes sailing in towards you, with a 2 and a 4 plus bonus, fuck you die, it swipes in upon you with a massive paws, narrowly missing your body as you manage to flit this way and that with your wings, dexterously avoiding the claws, until suddenly the jaws come in towards, and with a 20 against your AC, 13 plus 7, the massive mouth chomps down upon you. I will roll this here. That is going to be 9 plus 4.
Do I have a sense as to what's attacking me at this point?
A massive
You have
lizardly
light.
form with a
Okay.
huge maw.
Okay.
And with that said, sorry, 9 plus 4 is 13, plus another 5 for 19 points of damage.
Okay.
As the massive lizardly figure clamps down upon you. Ooh, hello. Put that guy in there. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Okay.
You also got, of course, the halfling in your grasp as
Okay.
this is occurring. But I will not incur any damage upon the poor thing. I think he's angry enough.
I'm actually really happy with that guy. I was gonna do the same thing without fine.
You know what? Tom Bay on the way. Okay. Sorry, where am I here? As this is occurring underwater, I believe that's all of my dudes above water, and there's already Nephilim at this point, who finds himself in the jaws of the beast as they snap shut around you. He releases you a second later because rules say he doesn't grapple you. But, code game being what it is.
Okay. Well, that's yeah. Okay, so I will. Shit. I don't want to leave this little guy. Okay. Fuck. I do not have an appropriate nail from this guy. All right. All right. Step 1. I'm going to attempt to cast blindness on it.
Okay.
So con DC 16.
Good job.
Yeah, match resistance. I don't know.
Fuck. No, I'm not playing adults. So anyway,
All right.
that's fine. So you cast blindness upon him, and you hear him squeal actually. For it.
Sorry, what's our halfling's name? I keep forgetting. Savage?
Right?
Is Savage conscious?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. All of my
This
healing
guy cannot
spells.
stay awake.
All right. Well,
Do you have any healers?
well, here's my intention, and you just tell me how much I can achieve.
Put some elderberry down.
Drop my backpack. Well, I've already got him. I want to use my inspiration for extra movement if at all possible, and try to, swim and get him to the surface.
I'm done with all that. The question I have is, what do you mean your inspiration for extra movement?
My Mantle of Inspiration. Same thing I did last
Use
time.
this like some college to all of us.
It allows you to get extra movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Use your
extra
action
movement.
to move.
Oh, I see. That's fine. Okay, terrific stuff.
Yeah, I still have lots of bardic inspirations to use.
That's totally cool.
Mm.
So that happens. As you, in the moment, down under the waters, see the life and death situation for what it is, will
guessing
yourself
that-
to surge forth
I'm guessing athletics, or
to tell the story of this moment one day. I'm sorry, athletics?
well,
No, you're moving, is all it is.
okay,
And I'm going to take an AO, like a champ.
okay.
Oh, wait, is this actually a Curio, what you're doing?
I'm moving.
No, it
I'm not
doesn't. Never
disengaging.
mind. It really doesn't. So that's
It's-
fine.
it's-
To its surprise, you burst away from it, sailing upwards through the water as your wings propel you like a fish. Your backpack sails downwards, the weight freed of you and you of it. As
That
that
was expensive.
happens,
We'll get it. After you're done. Still water.
Well, fortunately, I still have pouches for my gold and stuff, but most of my other stuff is like in there.
It's not far.
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
so with that said, you sail upwards. That's your reaction
Okay.
for this turn until next turn.
Reaction.
And then it is actually your turn currently.
Okay. Well, no, I cast darkness on it, remember?
Blindness.
You've still got movement.
Yeah, my movement is to carry the...
So you use your.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the surface. I'm assuming the surface was more than one movement worth.
Yeah, it totally is, yeah. It's a 3. No, it's 2.
Yeah,
No, it's
and I'm assuming this
No, it was
unconscious...
1. It was 1. You pierced the surface, I said it was 30 feet down. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
it.
that was
So-
descent with speed.
No, that's fine.
Now you still have your 30 movement.
Okay.
So my point being is that can you do that? Can he spend this on his turn and get the benefits of it outside of a reaction, or does it have to be done during a reaction?
No, it uses up my
You
reaction.
use it. Okay, just double checking this. That's perfectly legal then. Yeah, you've broken the surface then. Sort of. You've reached the surface, and with the rest of your movement, you can break out and continue on.
Okay, I'm assuming I
So you lose
am
5
a ways away from, shore.
You don't see any shore
Okay.
at all.
This is like kind of like.
All right.
the
Well,
shore
I'm gonna
cliff.
attempt to fly up
Oh
with
no,
him. if I
well,
can.
maybe actually 60 feet.
If I can fly with him, I'm gonna
You
take
can-
him with me. And get
You can
out of the
see
water.
like the wall over here and the outcropping bits of stone just floating above the water.
My immediate goal is straight up,
And that's fantastic. So going
which is
straight
in
up, of
15,
course,
obviously.
is I was gonna say, which is
What does he weigh?
Savage doesn't weigh a lot. He doesn't have any real gear on him. He's just clothing and halfling.
Okay, so
you're
yeah,
looking at probably
without my pack, I've
60,
probably only got
40,
like
60.
20 pounds of stuff on me.
We just came diagram earlier.
It's a good thing we have these amulets of water breathing.
Yeah.
offhand. I'm not sure what a halfling weighs, but we'll go with 60 pounds. That seems about right.
Yeah,
We'll go
so
with that.
within what I can carry without
Sure.
being encumbered.
Which is perfectly fine. So grasping a hold of this halfling, you start flying upwards, holding him aloft as the hero that you are.
Incidentally, he's also got 10 temporary hit points, because why not?
Fucking awesome.
Because it's within radius. Gotcha. But he's unconscious.
He can still be unconscious and get it.
Okay.
I'll check into it, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm just thinking bardic magic, but
From a
anyway,
thematic
that's it.
perspective, I totally get your point. I'm just...
Point being is you are rising up in the world.
No, that can hear you. If he's unconscious,
Yeah,
he can't hear
okay,
me.
that's
So
it.
that's
So
totally
you are
fair.
rising up.
Month to month.
Moving on up.
Well, no, I'm going
as
to get
you
him to
break on the
shore
water
first.
And sail upwards.
Sustain.
No, sorry, smolder, and then.
Because I don't want to fly high enough to get those bats' attention either.
Oh,
Alright, I will continue.
bursting from the water, holding him aloft.
Yeah,
You
where is
rise
he?
as an angel
There he is.
up towards your companions.
How nasty
Bringing
is
him
this,
back.
like climbing, or is this actually.
It starts out not bad and then gets bad.
Okay.
Alright, and I've still got 6 rounds of flight, I think.
But there's that dash.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
1 minute.
It took you 1 time to go down. It should take you 2 times to go up.
Oh, I'm not going up. I'm going over there.
I can't
You
see the
have
map.
1
I
minute.
cannot see the map at all. Really.
The camera pans against the rock outcropping to show Wilder come up over the horizon of, and then rises up a little further along the scenery to show Vince yonder. Oh man.
I'm basically going to where Wildern is heading down.
I was gonna grab another platform.
Lotus flower.
Follow.
Oh, there you go.
Cool. Cool.
Thank you.
All I see is this.
Big clap strings. Cameraman shows up his achievement.
I'm just following behind Wildern.
Camera pans again against the scene to show you running across the outcropping next to Wilder as Nim. Back over to you.
Do I see any enemies, or I
You
can't
don't
tell
see-
because
well,
of this giant
Aside
rock
from the
right here.
foreboding form of the undead soldier next to you, hissing as his chest doesn't move
As
for any breath.
tempting as that is, I'm just gonna book it down. I don't know how far double movement will get me.
Don't move it right there.
60 feet.
50 feet.
50
I guess,
feet,
yeah.
Oh, she's 25, right?
Can you move
Sorry
me
about
right
that.
there?
Wilder. You rush down the
Right in front of
outcropping
him.
as the camera trucks against. From there to Grump.
Do I see if do I see if they're coming down the stairs yet? Am I helping them down yet? Or
They're still not moving. I mean, although he's looking at you stoically as you look at him in this moment.
Just ask for his name.
So you do?
I'm not waiting for their commands. I'm gonna start screaming.
Start commanding them yourself.
What now?
Neffel?
Neffel, did you find him? Neffel.
Passive perception, I guess.
You
We're in
can.
an echoey fucking room. I'm sure you can.
Oh yeah, no. You know what? Under normal circumstances, you'd be audible. It's coming from above, which is
not rushing water.
not the hugest.
Okay, that's
deal,
true.
But my point being is you have A, water in your ears, B, blood thumping in your ears, C, adrenaline coursing through your ears, and D, have some weight exhaustion. It's like, gotta get the point.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Like-
In the moment, you're having trouble with this. But you yell down dramatically towards
No answer.
the robed figure.
Well,
To your
the other flip to that though is I'm lit up and I'm holding him, so if he can see.
That's true. Actually, that is very true. Sorry, you are illuminated. So as you look down over the edge, the robed figure says, "My condolences on the loss." As suddenly you hear a break in the water as something splashes out, and the illumination, the point of light, suddenly sprouting from the water's surface, strikes your vision. And like an angel bursting from a black, watery surface, the darkness down below, Neffel begins rising up, one winged thrust after the next, coming towards you, holding the halfling aloft.
Okay. Feel better now. I'll continue down.
Terrific stuff.
Double move. Nice. We got 88 feet of movement.
Heading down the stairs, you actually have another 40 feet. Because it's double movement.
120.
That's what I thought, yeah. We could have moved so much further.
Well, it's not be said for moving carefully.
60, right?
Well, I mean,
That
You don't have to.
it's
I mean,
Nim. Did you really think she was ever moving carefully?
60.
No, never. She's almost died so many times.
You just would have splashed in the water and maybe gotten eaten.
That's no big deal. I can turn into an octopus.
Oh,
in 7 minutes.
incidentally, I'm pretty damn sure that would be acrobatics to hold your balance on
Use the wash.
when being attacked like that on a narrow surface. It's like one of the examples.
Oh. Is that? No, that's fine. Double moving down. You join the rest of the crew. Grunk raises downwards, and we can check it on that later. I was just rolling dex saves. But as the camera trucks stalling upon, the soldier walks back over, and Trongish simply gives a double wave with a pair of his fingers towards, and the troops begin filing down the stairs.
You're not doing so good.
To everyone's surprise, they use the rope as far as they can. To about the halfway mark where the railing then runs out.
Yeah.
And one of them loses its balance. No, I'm kidding. But they all slowly make their way down, traversing the staircase.
Holy shit,
And
Book of
descending
Protection adds to
towards-
my saves. Weird. That's definitely a new in 5e.
What adds what?
It adds to saving throws.
Oh, the well, great protection, yeah. Plus one AC, plus one save.
Yeah, it was not in
Yeah.
prior editions.
It's because they don't have anything higher than plus one of those either. And there are no capes that are resistant. And with the 2 minutes last, right?
Yeah.
And then some damage.
Yeah. Dieter tried to give me some cucumbers. I was like, no, I just need a whole bunch of cucumbers today.
That old man tried to give you the cucumber?
He tried to give me a cucumber.
Oh,
Horrible.
but
It was weird. Wow.
4 of them at once, my god. Things I don't even know you
It's like getting
anymore.
into ears or something.
One of the pumpkins really is already this big. It's gonna grow for like another 4 months.
Finally,
Really?
We're gonna have a whole.
You guys are gonna have like an awesome jack-o'-lantern
No,
with
they
your own
made it now.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
Not to mention a ton of pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, like the kids love roasted pumpkin seeds, so they're gonna have it for days.
Oh yeah.
Months. So much.
Nice.
Flail.
That was sloppy as fuck.
left-handed.
See? This
You
is
failed your
disadvantage, wasn't it?
offhand attack roll.
So sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Figure it out.
No, those come off.
There's one down there somewhere.
If you do 10, then they're each 2.
Are you maintaining this?
Yep,
You are maintaining this?
sure am.
One of them accidentally steps in.
I really hope so. They're all being very careful about it. Is it that clear? Can like enemies avoid it at all costs?
Yeah, it's a giant. It's a bright shaft of
Light.
light. You're illuminating the whole of the chamber space with your fucking moonlight right now.
Yeah, I would imagine that wouldn't be hard to spot.
No. You are a beacon of moonlight. In a very literal sense. of the
It's a
term.
beacon.
I
Yeah.
thought that was my job. Incidentally, am I still blue?
Yes.
How about the other guy?
That's awesome.
What did I say? 3 days?
Yeah.
Or a week? I think I said a week.
I think I thought it
By
was.
the way,
my
we've
notes.
been one
I thought it was
day.
3
We're
days.
here.
I don't have my notes.
You gotta put them in your phone. I'm telling you. Just put your notes in your phone.
I'm pretty sure you said 3
Get a
days.
note take. You're using paper, but this, I mean, it's with you. It should be always with you.
Mhm. Okay, active conditions, custom.
So all the troops make their way down the stairs because fuck it, there they are. And Troggish moves to the front as you rising up as hard as your wings will carry you.
No,
pushing yourself along.
once I'm 15 feet above the water, I'm going laterally to this bridge.
That's great, but currently you were moving upwards. That's the right
Elevating.
context.
Yeah.
With that said, wait a sec. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, fuck. This thing hurdles itself up out of the water.
Is it still blind?
It has blind sight to 60 feet. With that said, it rises up out of the water, sailing up towards you with its claws sprouting up to clap upon you. The first one, fuck you, guy! Holy fuck, okay, that'll do. 13 plus 7 is, yeah.
Just double
20
check.
against your AC.
Yeah, just checking something though. One sec.
The damage is good.
Now that it's not murdering us.
As first checks something.
No, that won't work. Okay.
Dramatically, the. Oh, hang on.
COVID.
Oh, hard tingling boners. Okay, so sprung up out of the water, flying up towards you. Hits you once with one of its claws. For 2d6. Bam! So this will be 12 plus 4 for 16 points of slashing damage. As the first swipe misses just narrowly, the second one smashes against you. As to its own surprise, it hits. It actually knocks you out of the way of its bite as it snaps its jaws, echoing ever so loudly nearby.
As I kick off its
Savage
face.
held in your grasp, safe and sound. Although taking the impact alongside you receives no damage because you're the hero. With that in mind, that is my turn. And see, Neville, you're
Okay. Realizing this thing can jump this high.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah. So I will use my bonus action for yet another Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay, burning another one to get further and further.
Yeah.
Higher and higher.
Okay. So I'm now going. Let's say.
I just want to point out this thing has an 80 foot fly speed.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I
as well as
wouldn't
a 40-foot swim speed, so, you know. It's
Okay.
a beast.
Okay, well, I'm going laterally at this point as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So that's 60 feet. And
It's a slope.
Sorry, do we all get inspiration? What just happened?
If we're in range.
Yeah, no one's close enough.
Gotcha.
And I'm
He's
using
like
my-
way up.
I'm using my action to use
Savage.
Healing Hands on Savage
Nice.
for 5 HP.
Terrific.
So 60
as
feet of
the
lateral movement.
As
Can I get the measuring stick?
etheric power strikes the water.
Really? That's his movement? Or, sorry, his
Healing.
In this particular case, I think it's pretty
That's
good.
awesome. I think it's good.
As you sail in overhead, landing down next to the ruined wall, the ground underfoot begins to already crumble. The old masonry eaten away by the moisture and years of disuse.
Yep.
A bridge sits broken, half sunk in the water, as a large cliff
Whatever, man.
that seems to have once maybe had a staircase attached to it sits next to where the bridge meets the water.
So the blindness just doesn't work on it for whatever reason?
Oh shit.
You said
No,
it's
this place
something.
doesn't see any maintenance in how.
No, the creature. The blindness didn't affect him?
Oh, totally. Yeah, he's blind. He's for sure blind.
Okay.
It's just like I said,
Spider
he's
crawling
got
in
blind
the
sight to 60.
Blind sight.
crawling
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
dirt.
So you can sense the attack and he's totally alright.
So now I'm just outside of that range, I guess, because I just moved 60 feet and he went down
There
and
are
back to the water. Oh no, he
definitely
flies.
Now
things
he's following you and he
I don't
knows
care
where
about
you
the
went.
motivation.
Okay, fair.
So
Spiders.
he's gonna fly in that direction.
There
hoping.
Right
has
there.
been
Which
things
you
in this
will.
dirt.
I have seen that too.
But that's
You're
not
right.
yet.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, as you sail away, landing near the rocks as the dragon gives chase, the camera pans to show Wilder some distance away, up on the top of a cliff. Now this is a distance dilation of about 200 feet.
Okay.
Time to tie some ropes together.
Yeah. Fuck.
Or he can just fly each of
God
us
damn it.
down and leave the zombies.
I
How are we gonna get the zombies down?
We'll go back.
fucking tough, man.
Radio network.
That's his job. They'll just kind of roll and then he'll raise them back up.
He's not a necromancer.
Might be. The cloaked one probably is.
I'm gonna
They are
cast
following.
spider. No, I'm not going down there by myself. Fuck that. I'm gonna wait and see what everyone does. I'm not trying to climb down that. I'm no mountain climber.
You're not gonna ready in action or anything?
I'll run in action to swing at anything that comes my way.
Are you going to descend towards the cliff?
I'll get close to as close to the edge.
The cliff starts here, pretty much.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. You walk towards the edge where the
Does that mean a half movement going back?
whole of the mountain starts
Yes,
to slope
at
off
best.
quickly. And before you know it is a near sheer cliff. You feel like you could possibly, from here, simply A, try to descend the natural surface, risking falling into the water, or simply jump off into the water. To your surprise, you can see large petals of foliage, massive, oversized flowerings sprouting from the cliffside surface, hugging the wall all the way down to the water.
I'll wait.
Alright.
I read
You
my
run
action.
towards the edge
just
and
to
stop. Trogish from behind says, "What is the hold up?"
It's a cliff.
It's a cliff.
Shit. Camera pans to Vince.
We always
I'll reach the edge as well.
Okay.
Or however far
You come in towards Trogish as he says, "Well, shit, you don't say. A cliff then. Descend it."
Gather everyone's rope.
He gives you a
I
shot.
push him
Okay,
off.
but you don't have to be a dick about it.
I push him
Bravo. 5 experience.
I love it.
Princess Bride.
Well
Princess
deserved.
Nice.
We should collect everyone's ropes and tie them together. I'll just say that.
I remember the last time you tried to hold me down one of these things. It took a while.
And it worked so well. I
Done.
believe in you.
Alright, so we have 100 feet of rope.
You have 100 feet of rope.
I'm working on tying it together.
I have
Okay,
another
that takes your
50
turn.
in my backpack.
You're way over there.
It takes
my
a single
backpack.
action, and you're way. Oh yeah, that backpack's at the bottom of the water.
I know.
It sucks. So
Yeah,
no room.
yeah. After this, I'll figure out if it's retrievable and get rid of my items as appropriate.
With that said,
Oh,
Vinny, you run towards the edge and you set to work tying a rope as Nim tosses one towards you.
Am I the only one with pitons?
No,
I think I have some.
I have some.
Good.
From Vinny to Nim, as you
Actually,
finish
I probably have
passing,
another
They're
rope.
immensely
bonus
useful.
action, because you're such a nice person, your DM's so generous, even though it was probably in your backpack, you just had it there.
No,
I
it was
commanded her.
Totally.
resting outside of my backpack.
it was
Definitely.
totally, yeah, absolutely,
Definitely.
wherever. It was right
Hooked
here.
onto
the whole
something
time.
on my
Right here.
backpack.
Right here. But
All
it's
our
just-
animal collars.
That's
Commanded.
Look,
yeah,
I have
totally.
learned from traveling in the Underdark.
Of course.
Of
You wouldn't have.
course.
Totally ready to go.
Thank you.
Right here, buddy.
I'm dashing down
Sounds good. Like you're just gonna run down the cliff?
as fast as I possibly can.
That's fucking nuts. Alright.
Can't you
So
be a
you
monkey?
suicide it down the edge.
Very unsafe.
Throw me acrobatics as you rush down the cliffside.
10. Wait, acrobatics,
Yeah.
I might have a...
A bonus, maybe?
It's
You know,
great.
maybe you
It
have
would
text
be
in there
12,
too.
if that matters
Yes,
at
it
all.
does, because that's exactly what I wanted. You don't roll
This would actually-
over. So, sorry, this is your acrobatics roll, yes?
Yes.
Sorry, mixed up. So, you don't roll over and die, but you start
that's
skidding
handy.
on the surface of the rocks as the
Cool.
shale is breaking away underfoot.
Going faster.
You're hurtling at this point, as a matter of fact. You know that, has anybody
For the record,
experienced
that's
where you're going
athletics.
really fast, down something, doesn't really matter what, I don't care, like on a mountain bike, on a skateboard, and you're going so fast and you're thinking, this might have been a bad idea, but right now it's working out. And right now, you're in the
I'm
moment
doing
descending.
so well. Is what
So
I
there's
think,
like a mild
as I
rooster
die.
tail of shale coming off of your heels as
Nice.
you're skiing down this thing.
This is great.
Your little form barreling
really
down the
good.
slope because it is a like 20-degree grade.
Cool.
But anyway,
Death.
the occasional stumble that you hit,
I will survive.
the occasional stumble that you hit, you manage to land back on. It's really gonna be bad if you fuck up. But you have one more turn to this, and the camera pans to drunk.
Why is there so much epicness here? Fucking epic everywhere.
Wait.
What are you
I'm going back to get my rope.
Am I still
Hey, you've
going full
attempted
speed at the end
epicness
of my
many
turn, or do I
times.
stop?
Usually didn't
I know
work.
you're still hurtling.
Cool.
There's no stopping this
Excellent.
train. There's no
Perfect.
stopping this train.
Perfect.
all the way back.
perfect.
You don't get to choose how far you move anymore.
Yeah, no. I just want to that's all.
But as you descend
Very
down,
handy.
Grunk then
Head
moves
over
back
heels,
towards the
let's
railing
go.
and walks past the robot individual. The robot individual looks at you and says, "We used your rope." And you continue past him with a
No, I'm
air
gonna
of
ask him,
whatever.
like,
You know what?
can you send one of
The
them?
last
get it?
one grabbed it and they all passed it
That's what I
forward and
wanted.
they hand
That's
it
what
to
I
you.
want.
That's
And they
totally
and they do
what
it
do.
instantly
There's not a chance
because
they would do that.
mechanics are dumb.
They did it though. There's not a chance in your mind that they would ever do that, but that's
Thank
totally
you.
what they fucking
Awesome.
did. And they hand it forth as you come towards. They're like, "We
Was it
use this."
wrapped nicely and perfect?
Did it cause
You
a
know what?
sonic?
It's perfectly rolled that you could just throw it and it would unfurl perfectly.
They do the left and right thing every time?
Uh,
That's how you
yeah,
board.
yeah,
Right?
totally.
Did they cause a sonic boom by doing the peasant cannon?
I do not go back.
No, fortunately. Although it comes at you with some impact, you take a d6 of damage. So what you do, brother?
Alright. Going to jump
Peasant cannon.
down to the next level.
Peasant cannon.
Are you going for a swim? Cliff diving?
No, I'm gonna jump down to the next level.
Okay.
I do have pluses on dexterity.
Are you just jumping off the cliff?
Did you give me the
Are you
rope?
diving?
I'm kind of unclear.
Like how you said it was 20.
She's running off the edge suicidally.
It's 200
Yeah.
feet.
Everybody else has stopped.
200
Yeah.
feet?
That's
120
right.
feet.
No.
It's a
200 feet.
I'm
like
booking
20
it into
degrees
death.
slope.
Is really what's happening.
I was gonna wait.
More like
Yeah,
a
that's a good
45.
Smart decision,
I thought it was
buddy.
20 feet.
No.
He said 20 degrees slope.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's actually a pretty narrow, pretty shallow slope.
I'm going to add my rope to their ropes.
Perfect. So now we have 150.
So instead of diving up, okay, very good. You come forward and hand it to Vinny, who works it into the other one during the same action.
So now I just have to fly up there.
150 feet of rope.
I need to fly up there, pin all the pythons in one spot at the very bottom, so that you guys can weep to the bottom all at once. Everyone just hangs on.
I was thinking repel.
Whee!
Like,
I mean, you're not wrong. It would work.
It totally would not work.
repel.
Physics does not work that way.
What would we do with the extra 50 feet? We could probably just let go and slide down.
No,
We could
you
probably
can pin
slide down.
Just
the
leave the
last
rest on
50
that
feet.
I thought we only had 100.
I got it, Curtis. I mean,
Oh.
50, 50, and Nim had 50.
Oh, okay.
downfall.
We have an extra 50
You
feet
can
to go
pin
down.
the last 50 or the previous 50 feet.
50 as
So you can
well.
grab another rope and tie it down.
There
with
we
us.
go. Now we have 2.
If you're, what do you call them again?
But bringing it
Pythons?
back down
Pythons.
is going to be good.
You can tighten the second set of rope and then take the other first set off and bring it down to us.
Okay,
So
I'm
we
trying
have
to
our-
escape a lizard that's trying to kill me.
Why are you flying around pikemen and shit then?
No, I'm just... This is all theory
He's
craft right now. Right now I'm trying to not die.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that part. Okay, so we're fucked.
No, he's fucked.
Well, we're the ones scaling a mountain when there's a fucking flying dragon going around.
No.
Dragon or
It's
Wildern has
probably the
another 50
dragon,
feet,
yeah.
So we have 200 feet down now.
I suspect it's probably the dragon.
Well, if he offers it up before your next turn, you can just tie that in too. So it'll be 200 feet.
I planned.
Okay. So you pass forth the rope. That's the end of your turn. It's over to. Sorry, did I do my? No, I did not yet. So
I think you did.
No, I did not. But passing forward the rope, the soldiers situate themselves as the gray-haired wonder looks back and forth, and he sheathes his blade, snaps it shut, and sorry, I should say
Tuggish.
loops it shut, and gives it a tug, looping it back to knot it, and after a moment, jumps off the edge.
Thanks, Foley jumps.
Okay.
Nice.
A moment passes
Wait,
as you watch
so
him
we're just the
disappear
pedals,
away
maybe?
before
Oh, this
is
water.
heard down below.
I guess he doesn't take any bludgeoning damage.
Nope, he's got no issue. As this occurs, the camera pans against
Come on, you can cliff dive.
down below where Nephil lands
You know
to
how deep
show
it is.
the
Huh?
fearsome massage.
You know how deep it is. Good thing
As
you
this
sit
thing
down.
claps against the wall, running against
Yeah,
the wall
though
as it
where you
suddenly
land might
jumps
not be
down
that
in
depth.
towards you.
As it's 2 inches deep where you land. Yeah. Would you
I'm
mind
really
if we move
trying,
this just so I can
You're just
actually
watching me struggle.
Julie, would you mind if I move this just so I can actually see?
No!
I'll put
You can't move it.
Are you-
We don't have anything that would
Do you know what I'm
substitute
looking at
for
right
it.
now, man? I'm looking at 2 cinder blocks with rocks
There.
on top.
Thank you.
So as you can see, that's
I
a full
cannot see
size
it.
one.
You with
Yeah.
the camera. I can't see the top
I see it very clearly.
Where
If you need to see translucent scenery, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was a brick wall. I wonder if they could do.
Plexiglass.
I'm wondering, is there such a thing as a one-way material?
There's still
There's no
refraction.
such thing as a one-way material, where it's like near translucent from one side, but not from the other.
They
Just
use them for
mirrors.
interrogation chambers.
Those
They
are just-
it's called a one-way mirror.
Yeah.
They totally exist.
I thought it was called two-way mirror.
So that would be a window. So it would be literally.
I'm done.
It's the mirror tinting.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's possible, then yeah, that would be cool to do, actually. Anyway, I digress. Point being, Trogish has dove off the edge. You guys watch as, you actually as you're, look over, and this guy falls down. So that happens.
That's inspiring.
I
really.
should think.
I think so.
You know, the extreme engineering that you guys are doing, the XD. But,
we get
well, hi,
inspiration
how
rolls?
are you?
We get
I know. Or Mamushka. Good night, Mamushka.
Good night. Oh.
Night.
Ah, 5
Mhm.
inches.
Good night, sweetheart. Night.
Good night.
There's no inspiration shit on this, is there?
Please.
It's on the sheet at the top right.
Alright.
Ooh, stop giving everyone COVID.
Oh, tiny little letters.
Love you.
So you just click the button.
My whole day.
Yeah, but whether we get it or
I got a
not
hug
is
from
a house
random
rule thing.
girl, and I'm so
I don't.
You're supposed to get any D20
One
rolls or
stream.
any.
I'm so happy.
You can go back.
Well,
and
you
watch
can
it.
give it to
That's
other
true.
people. Is the way.
Anytime I'm feeling down about myself, I'm like,
But
remember that
I don't
time
know if
that
we're using
random
it.
three-year-old
I swear you got
hugged me?
inspiration right there.
So
when you
happy.
jumped off and saved.
I could cry.
Can you do something heroic and out of your character?
That's a different. Oh, we're talking about using the inspiration.
No, I think you should have got inspiration there.
Yeah. So now I just need to not die from the dragon in my
What are you
face.
guys talking
Yeah.
about?
Talking about the church you got put inspiration for his heroics. That's what
You gave
that's-
us inspiration the third time?
As we were.
Not
No,
part of
he uses
inspiration.
inspiration as like an ability so we can get our plus to our
Movement and temporary
movement and
points.
temporary hit points. But
It's not the same
there's a certain
inspiration.
game where you get inspiration.
Yes.
Different type of
That's a different inspiration altogether.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So, Trongish dives off. The massive beast sails in towards you, covering 80 feet in its flight. As it does, of course, with the fact that it's chasing, it sees you with its blind sight, coming in with a fierce reckoning. That's better. Trying to kill people here, die.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you a die for nothing. So the first one is 14 plus bonus, next one's 13 plus bonus, and the last one's critical fail.
Where is it?
But you know what? We started out strong. I think that counts for something.
We say qualify for eliminating a dragon killing Nepal down there.
Can we reach
I would say that you can hear the screams
give me another
of the
50,
lizard.
so we'll have
Wait,
200 to get
In a
down.
fashion that you have the jump in zone now. And you can incite something
That's a
wicked
bit
is
far to
happening down
die.
there.
We say global life.
What?
That's a lot of distance.
When
You
does
do
Nepal
actually,
start
I
dying?
think, see slight observer. It's still ignited.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Going
yeah,
down
you
is
100%
200.
still see.
Yeah.
You can light, and you see that massive black
Yeah,
form
something
that
blocking
waves
down.
in and suddenly
Unless you can
sits
throw
down
your javelin.
right into him. As I was about to.
Glide down.
So, the first two swipes do hit is going to be a 6 plus 4 and a 7
Hand it
plus
to me,
4.
but I'm not very
There's a
good at
10 and
throwing
11
it.
for 22 points of slashing damage that he incurs one hit after the next. From there, as he tries to bite in towards you, you dodge to the one side, using the halfling's weight in a comical pendulum to throw yourself out of his way. Throwing the halfling, letting go of the halfling safely falls in behind, could fall in behind some nearby cover if you were so inclined.
Yeah.
Yes, be so inclined.
With that said, that happens. Oh, here.
Another little rock.
I had one of these. Oh, you want this one?
Let me small rocks. Or a big rock.
Yeah, you know, big piece of ruined stone. It was there the whole time, everyone. Don't question it. I am Lord Master of the world. I am the DM, Alpha, Omega, etc. Anyway, so it goes into slash toward, or chomp down upon you with its jaw. It's going to crit fail, which means that it's going to bash its head directly into the wall. It's not going to incur any damage.
Which wall?
But it is going to.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of its height thing, it's kind of hard to envision.
It is going to. Well, the
Can I take those?
piece.
Do I take
Like
those
over
out?
here?
Do they come out?
I can't
No.
see shit.
Does it matter?
Okay.
It does
Like,
for
honestly,
me.
not to
It
be a
does
dick,
for me.
but it's a coat of paint, dude. When does he crit fail to bite? He hits a wall, the wall that he's situated next.
He chipped a tooth.
Wall.
It means my next move.
You're up here, 200 feet cliff fucking dude. What are you talking about?
I was just talking with Jonah right there. Judah, sorry. I
Alright,
feel bad.
as I was saying, this guy fucking bashes his face in.
Full on.
Um,
I feel bad.
Wait, can I?
He loses his reaction for the turn. Just to throw that.
No aggression in the party,
Um,
guys.
With that said, he comes swings
supposed to work together.
So
We're
Wilbur,
working together really well.
what's going on, buddy? How you doing up there on the cliff? Oh no, Neffel. Sorry, it is Neffel. Fuck, it's still Neffel. As the thing sinks down upon you, bashing its head into the wall nearby, the camera swings in upon your resolute face as you throw the halfling over against
No.
his body rolls to a stop and you hear him go,
I'm on your level, man.
Thank you.
Judah,
Which
Jenna,
chapter?
they're both biblical.
Oh, it's my turn?
I know.
There you
Yeah,
go.
dude.
It's
Okay.
covered anyway.
So is Matthew.
All right.
So it's James. So it's a lot of names.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it down. Curtis has the floor.
the
Alright.
non-biblical name.
All right.
Heroism moment.
Kronk.
He is the hero.
There you go.
I'll use my movement.
Maybe a little conch.
Where's the punch?
And I can hit people with it.
Stick.
No, you should. Yeah. A hacky sack. What did that become?
So yes, we should just tie a javelin to this 200-foot long rope.
Okay.
No.
Throw it.
You wouldn't lose any of
What's
us.
the drain?
I don't know what you're thinking of.
That sounded like a big rubber stick.
And if we hit a wall, then we can just slide
Their
down.
swords might be more like my height, right? All wobbly and shit.
Hiding behind the wall.
Perfect. I see no problem.
Using an inspiration, bardic inspiration for movement yet again. And
For the dragon.
so he's also got it, Savage.
So I want to get a low rope.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna just
sorry, you're what else?
tie the
Bardic
200-foot
inspiration
rope to a
movement for
javelin
Savage.
and throw it
Okay,
towards the
bring it.
dragon.
I'm running out of
Then we
those.
have a javelin stuck to the wall and we can
You
glide down.
reach out with your bardic
Okay.
abilities,
All
sing
for
a
it.
song in a brief second.
Either we hit the
I'm
dragon.
all about
The
it.
lyrics striking
Yes.
upon his ears cause his blood to suddenly boil to life.
Yeah.
And as he takes a breath,
And my action will be cure wounds on myself.
he
It's
springs
strong
to
enough
his
to pierce
feet,
the wall.
That was your
And-
bonus action?
hides like a
If I get it
motherfucker.
good.
You bard strike as
Yeah.
a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bonus action.
Because he's not good at throwing.
I'm +6, I just suck all the time rolling.
I suck too. We'll see what happens.
With that all said,
Yes.
the camera
Get
pans
down
away
here
from
now!
Nephel's crying face as he yells out upwards
100 people know.
along the cliff to show you hurtling down it, and Wildern up above you, staring down, with Vince standing behind him. You watch as the halfling hurtles away down the cliff, disappearing outside your 60 feet of vision within seconds. You look back and past the rope, and here a moment later,
That's the coolest pipe ever.
I love that,
Oh my
yeah.
god, yes!
Gandalf.
Yes!
Gandalf. I meant to bring some of that next time, but can I have a
this is great. Love this.
Did you
Oh
give me
my
a
God.
rope?
Would you like some?
You. Oh my god.
What waiver so much? It's like a pink penis, man.
Yep.
Are you cool with that though? You want that?
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe run it by James, because. Or. He might not like it.
What?
I don't want to tell my DM because he's going to be too compliant.
That's funny.
What's happening?
I have no idea.
I'm lost.
Your DM is too quiet when what?
Compliant.
Oh. Lions.
I don't want him to be like, oh, it's a good idea. You're going to do it.
I
It
actually
happens.
love Flight of the Navigator.
He's very,
Compliance.
compliant.
Have you ever seen that?
You have a cool
You love it. It's a great,
antenna.
great
God,
flick.
man.
Yeah, you never know, man.
It's old school.
It is a Disney flick. I want to see if it's on Disney Plus.
That was a good idea, man. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's just,
Oh, did Savage use any movement with his
Jesus, nice.
movement that he got?
he's swimming towards the land. You won't know until he gets there, but I want to say that as
Oh, that's water?
It's all
down
water.
below. Yeah, it's
It's all
totally
water.
water. This is supposed to be water.
Oh, I assumed that this was land.
Oh, this is not. It's just wet tile, like, and it's crumbling from the water damage.
Yeah, but he's right there on it.
Oh, Savage. I fucking thought Trogish. Okay, my bad. Sorry. As you were saying, yes. Savage is hiding. He's conscious. He's on his feet.
Okay, he just doesn't move and he's
Yeah.
not doing Okay, that's fine.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah,
With that
I
in
am
mind-
running out of gas very quickly.
Very fair.
2 more rounds of that?
One more of the
Oh,
movement
shit.
thing.
Oh, shit.
Vince, you got a rope tied together. It's 200 feet. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna even throw the python.
I still have 5 rounds of flight.
I have.
You already did it.
Okay.
As your
And bonus
turn opens
damage.
up, you finish tying off the last
If
knot,
I actually
and then
ever
one
attack him, I
swing!
do more damage.
Done as it
Get bonus
strikes into the stone.
Yeah, I get 5
Perfectly
bonus
splitting
radiant
and
damage with
sitting
anything I hit
solid.
with.
You give
over
it a
the
tug,
duration.
satisfied?
Huh?
What do you do?
Yeah,
Is
same
that an
ability.
action?
Nice.
To putting
No.
in?
You
Okay.
can
It's
run
an
at this
awesome
point.
racial.
Go
Run
down.
like a motherfucker.
It's a
Oh,
one shot
are
per
you
day,
chasing me?
but
Yes.
Well, with the rope.
Perfect.
I'm not going down
Smarter.
unprotected.
But still.
Dropping off, take the entire turn.
No, as you hit the water, you can now swim across. If you can swim, I don't know what it is with your armor.
It's just
oh
one
right,
part.
you're an iron
Huh?
giant, whatever.
What?
That's what I'm asking about. Can that thing actually
I
swim?
can swim and whatchamacallit, I'm probably struggling.
Sorry, what's the race?
Not trying to use the armor saying I'm heavy.
Do I need to make a skill check?
It's up to you if I'm sinking.
You can throw me acrobatics or athletics. I'll take either in this case. As you loop the rope around your arm, and away you go.
That's 11.
Perfect. You slip a little bit, but manage to regain yourself. You descend, we'll say 90 feet, as you make your way down the surface at an alarming pace. Still, the halfling is sailing away.
Yeah.
And as you are sailing away, Jim, you watch as a rope claps in upon the cliff next to you. You can try to grab it, or you can just keep going the way you
The
are.
rope burn.
I was just gonna say, where the fuck are your cloth between your hands, man? Like, have you never
Acrobatics,
actually done that
It's
before?
going.
I've slid on the rope. It hurts.
Oh yeah.
Looking for my shit. I'll use my water skin.
I think that's the same as I rolled last
It
time.
really burns, right?
Well,
It
yeah.
burns.
You know, if you're only using your movement, you could have guidance
Oh, yeah.
yourself before doing it.
I'll just
True. I'm dashing
The
though.
javelin.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, if you're dashing, that's good.
Yeah.
Probably another turn. I wanted to get down.
You set it up for me. I can throw it as soon as we did it.
I don't think
Certainly, Blair.
you're bring up the rope while I
Roll.
roll it.
Sorry, it was the same as last time.
Oh, okay,
I'm
terrific.
done with it.
Um,
Rooted for me, that's what I'm saying.
12?
I
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
for it. fucking
As you narrowly stumble a little bit, you manage to actually keep yourself aloft on your heels as the shell continues to break, now more from your velocity than from its own
It's always
cost.
waiting. It's
Before long, as you situate yourself, Nepal, down along the bridge's edge where it dips into the water, hunkering against cover, you suddenly look to your side as you hear as the body of a halfling hurtles uncontrollably directly into the water. The cold of the water
Motherfucker.
splashes against you as it erupts and swallows you. The black inky darkness erupting into your face. You sputter for a moment, keeping yourself aloft. Seconds later, you can climb out onto the cliff, onto the bridge.
Okay.
We try to.
Oh. You take 4 points, split in half, so 2 points of bludgeoning on the way in. And what did I just fucking do with your mini? There it is. You pull yourself sputtering out of the water.
Where?
Over by me there.
Thing in there.
There's a bridge.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
cool.
gonna do this try.
Okay, cool.
yeah, where I'm kind of tucked there.
So like points every time.
Oh, I'm not gonna go into the water.
As long as people can get together, I
Do
can
the rope drop.
at least share my final inspiration.
I mean, I'm probably good.
As you continue to swim across, you can see Trogish just up
I don't know
ahead.
what we're looking at.
And what's more is you can see back where you just landed to spot stairways ruined and fallen into the water from ages past. As you continue to swim across, the camera pans along from Nim to Grunk.
By the way, I haven't jumped.
Grunk.
30 feet.
Grunk, there's a rope to go.
Grunk.
Descending down and being a hero.
Fast.
Also known as Matt.
To go.
I just figured out. Yep, I'm gonna spawn.
Okay.
But before that, I'm gonna cut off pieces of my water skin or my cum clothes or whatever I'm using that's extra and wrap them around my hands really thickly so I can
Okay. That's
slide
fine.
down the rope and then show off.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's fine. So you hurtle down at a very, very fast rate. But the problem is
No, I
that
hurtled down on
Vince
my own
already went ahead of you. So as you hurtle down towards him, you see him coming up towards you.
I wait for him to pass the next rope. I'm not. I know it.
They're
I'm,
still tied
I'm
together.
not like flying down.
Because there's
I'm
knots
doing
in
it on
each
my own
50.
accord.
Oh, I get that.
I'm doing it
That's
on my
what
own
he
accord. Like I'm
He's already past the knot. The problem is you can do like 120 feet the way you're doing.
just saying that I'm actually controlling my stopping and
I get
slowing
it.
myself down.
You also wrapped your hand to prevent any burn, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is you can hurtle down at an accelerated rate compared to him, who's running but holding
So
himself.
that doesn't mean that's what he's doing.
That's not what I was doing though.
Okay, that's what I'm clarifying, yes.
Okay.
So again,
That's what I was trying to like. I was like,
you're gonna go down
I'm
to
controlling
where
myself
he is.
down the rope.
At the end of the day, you're still gonna get to him. Like whether you're doing 80 feet or 120 feet, he's 80 feet down. He's nearly at, or 90 feet.
Yeah, it was 9.
90 feet.
I'm gonna
Nearly
hold
at
my
the
hand
next
tight
knot.
and rip up another piece of my water skin. Say, can you catch these? Alright, sorry. That was a bad
Just
voice.
get front.
Can you catch
This?
these?
Sacre bleu,
For your
Matthew.
hands, of course, right?
Okay.
So I already have my hands free, so I can do that. I'm part my hands because rip shit quick. Sorry, it's gonna be ripped. I want you to get your hands tied as well.
Rip shit quick.
So you watch
maybe
this to your
in
amazement.
athletics.
He's like skipping down towards you, this massive hulking orc, and he just stops. And he just takes both hands off of the rope and he takes out his water skin and he's like, hey! And it's like in Batman where it's like the side profile, but he's just like standing like this. Would you like it?
I have a third wrap around the rope.
Is that what did you wrap around the rope?
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
something I'm doing. For some reason, there's like a friend side
What
art
is happening
with
here?
his arm holding his back. I don't know. But point being, no, you know what? The camera draws up and he's like got some crazy Cirque du Soleil wrapping around his leg. And it's a woman's orc leg. No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
Well, if he is at the knot, he could be standing on the knot.
You had this whole, you had this plan from the get-go, so obviously you're gonna have this ready to go. And as you come hurling down towards him, you're like, here!
So legit.
Because you totally had it
Making it
ready.
faster.
Totally had it ready. It's fine. It's fine.
Love it.
you
Well
help?
done.
Are you gonna put them
He
on?
takes it from you,
Are
and
you
you
gonna-
get 5
are you gonna
experience
put
from
them
your
on, or-
buddy
There you go.
being
Yeah.
a friend. I gotta throw that in the sound.
How is he gonna put them on though?
Who
I
cares?
have the-
Who cares? You're one to ask. You're one to ask right now. Come on.
I'm trying to talk to him.
Point is,
I'm
you
trying
gave
to
him
talk
the
to
thing,
him.
right? You
Wait,
gave him the
yeah,
thing, right?
stop.
You
I'm
gave him
trying
the
to
thing, right?
I
You
give
gave
him the thing. He's trying to tell me how he's gonna do it.
Are you gonna try and pass him?
The rope is wrapped around my arm when I'm going down, so it's just
Right.
easy to.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're just gonna do one at a time.
Yeah.
And then wrap it around.
Who's the DM here, Matt? Who's the DM?
Because I want to
Who's
see
the
what he
DM?
has
It's
to
pretty
say.
simple.
What? But you gave him the wraps, right? You gave him the leather. You gave him the leather.
I'm sorry.
You gave him the leather. All right, you get the leather. You can go faster too now. You got an upgrade.
That's funny.
So now the two of you can do 120 feet down.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
He also did.
With that said, you guys skip down the rope. The dragging of the burn that should be does not incur because good job. Did you take 5 experience? Take 5 experience. I take another 5 for helping
Give me
another
the
5.
fuck experience, but you're just going.
I also gave these 2 5 experience this session, and you're getting 10. Well done.
Wait, 10 now?
No, what 5 for each of you, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Moving right along. Oh, did I give you 5 for saving halfling?
No.
Take 25 for saving halfling.
What's going on? I'm
You're
not
fucking facing a dragon for that shit. You deserve a little more. There we are. Moving right the fuck along. I'm bribing the players to listen.
Okay, 25 experience.
So if we don't listen, we're gonna get more experience.
That's just how it works.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Until everyone just wins the game and I retire.
Let's just try to.
You all win!
We're all
See you
on 20.
around. So,
Hello.
hi, Erickson, connect to you. Why are you up again? Hello?
Hi, man.
Yeah, I did. I sit on the stairs right here.
Jamie,
Go to the bed.
you play
Now
GURPS?
you're down here. Okay, good.
No, it's
I'm glad to see you.
You play it though?
Yeah,
it's
it's fine. Yeah.
So Don wants to play it next.
I'm trying to wrap up my
I
game.
thought I was
though.
going to play that. It sucks.
This is my DM. You're supposed to play GURPS next.
Dude, that's not a computer, that's a keyboard.
I hate it.
It's where you know
You're
you burn
hilarious.
all the
Go inside,
like,
go to bed.
shit.
You're not even in pajamas.
Oh, is it just transferring this pathing stuff over to that?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Or do you think
Where am I? Sorry. Let's wrap this off. It was, as you watch Trogish move in towards where, he pulls himself onto the bridge, Where is he? Where the fuck is Charge?
He is drowning.
There. He pulls himself up onto
He's back
the edge here.
Loss of life when he's jumping.
From there to Ethel. He double moves to get
There's
there.
water right now.
Okay.
He's up.
I am.
Trogish was in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should mention this, but did you forget the dragon?
Oh, fuck!
Trogish more like trash.
But I don't know if I should mention this, but the dragon.
The answer to my
Like,
question
no!
was-
You should not mention this! Fuck you, Curtis! Holy shit.
As you rush around. You hear it roaming and can barely see the silhouette of its wings just yonder as it clambers about against the wall, sniffing the air. As it looks over towards where you're nestled there, Shrogish pulling himself out of the water, he shouts, "Get down!" And he jumps over to the side.
I already was.
leaving you to cover. Yeah, you're nestled against the bridge. So you guys will, both Nim and you and Shrogish will have advantage on the impending save. Which he is just barely going to make, as a massive geyser of acid explodes across the surface of the bridge, blasting and showering down the area.
What's the save?
I need a dex save 14 or better from both Nim and Neffel. You guys have advantage on this.
Oh, thank you.
Half damage and save or.
Yeah, 14 or better.
22.
Driven. So I will roll that now.
Dragon.
So 44 split in half is 22 points
Holy.
of acidic burn that splashes upon you. As 22 points that's already halved for 44 explodes against you. Bringing it to
I'll just spin it out of the way.
Owie.
Fucking should. Holy shit.
Hey, I've been trying to not die to this thing for a few rounds
showering
now.
caustic, horrifying.
Like that's its fourth attack on me,
You guys have asked.
and I'm not dead yet.
Yourself melting, your clothing hurting,
Really?
and the scream of the dragon on the other side.
Just immediately passed out if I hadn't saved.
Oh wow.
Oh no, that would have killed me from
He
fall.
scampers over to the other side.
That would have what?
That would have killed me from fall
I know, that would have.
with THP.
It would have knocked me unconscious. It wouldn't have killed me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Neffel once again.
Okay, I am going to from my pouch. So he's still over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. From my pouch, I'm going to pull out the hopefully not too waterlogged skull.
Oh, fuck.
fireball.
Hang on a sec.
At the end of our next turns will be a clock.
It's 10 o'clock. As you jump into your turn, which you will finish in a moment.
Okay.
The judges going to pan real quick to show these guys. As this guy steps forward, and he simply unfurls his arms and points out, and these guys, fucking lemming style, start pitching themselves over the edge.
Game of Thrones style.
Oh, yeah.
90 feet
I love
down
it.
already.
Totally capped on that. By the way,
The other characters.
I'm going to fail, and
The lemon
and then
splash.
finally this guy just walks off the edge and slowly levitates down towards the destination as the camera pans against that dramatic scene and then finally focuses back on you as you were. Sorry, but that's sir.
All right, taking out the scroll of fireball.
Touching.
No, going down.
Everything I
20
do is
feet
touching.
down.
So I don't give a shit about
I
that.
can move speed because of what you gave us. Me.
All right.
The things
Using my
to make it easier
mantle
going
for
down
the
the road.
final time, and my movement to come to about here. As
As far as
I,
that reach?
anyone that is within 60 or 30, I'll double check. I think it's 60. 60.
60. I'll get 15 feet closer, so someone has to be No, I get a 10 feet plus. Yay.
So and that's also 10 temporary hit points if you need it.
Do you mind, Julie, if I take this block off?
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Let's get this dismantled.
I'm sorry, I really
Sure,
can't
we get 10 moving.
The stairs are the best part.
If you're within 6 feet, yeah. I get to move swimming. You would
This?
Swimming, you don't swim at speed.
It's okay.
How much movement do I get?
You're just 30.
Office on the side.
25.
25. So 25.
It's already part of the map, you know?
Aye.
If I'm moving 25 feet, do I need to make a save? Apparently,
That's not like glass.
Sorry.
Jesus.
That's
If you have
actually
to what, make a
a
save?
bunch of coins from
was that?
Scandia by the looks
So
of
you have
it.
to make a what?
I'm moving
That's
25
Scandia
feet
tokens.
because of his inspiration.
You don't have to make any save.
Okay.
Why would you have to make a save?
Because I've been making a save the entire time. I've been booking it downwards.
No, you're already at the bottom.
Oh.
Pull yourself out of the
Oh,
water.
I didn't realize
You're on the
that.
bridge.
I'm on the
You're
bridge.
sitting eternally.
Yeah,
you were
okay.
right next to
well,
me.
I'm moving 25 feet forward, wherever that is. I can't see the bridge at all.
Okay, so are you staying next to me? Because spreading out might be an idea. So
I'm moving to across the
Can you
bridge,
talk to
wherever
him,
that
Gamer?
is. I have no idea where I am. I can't
so
see
maybe
the
come
bridge at
around
all.
here.
Take much next to you, dude.
Well, you can always stand.
I only want to be across the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can't
So you can
actually talk
stand
to the
and
person.
review the progress of your minis
Oh my God,
at any
decision.
time.
I might.
Navigating.
We'll get you a periscope the next session.
That's
And
You'd be like,
Will Run, are
The
you
sarcasm
doing?
is
Oh, you
real.
did.
I took my
no,
turn.
I'm all about my players' needs. I'm totally all about my players' needs.
Sure you are.
As one of my friends said, I should do everything my players want because it's all about their fun factor.
That's true, though.
Whatever.
That happened.
That is fucking true, though.
That's bad advice.
That's
Everything you
not
No.
true.
No,
And
that's
then-
not
To
true.
which I say,
Fuck
what the
the
fuck is
shit out of
combat
them.
for?
With the-
Yes.
Combat's fun.
Worst thing they
It's
don't want.
adversity. It's literally.
They feel comfortable
Anyway,
with the
So as I'm using that
I'm just gonna
movement,
go back to my
scroll of fireball.
very nice.
So that is on my spell list, and I do have level 3 slots. So does
You,
that mean that I'm good?
Schlup. It's a good thing these are organic and envelop, and you pull it open.
Yeah. So that's what. Okay. So I'm using it. I'm assuming I can use it because I have
Oh, I
level
gotta make
3
this, sorry,
slot.
I'm gonna make that save in spades.
Okay. Well, it's fireball, so it's
So
the DC would be 16, I believe. Okay, but it's still.
It's the size of a fireball.
Yeah, I know. It's massive. Alright, so I still get a lot of dice for this. It's 4d8, right?
yes, please.
No.
No, it's 8d8 or 8d6.
8d6. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I got a fireball.
Had a moment there. Actually, let me
He
see
said
that
it's
fire.
4.
Let me see your fireballs.
4d6.
32.
Let me see your fireballs on
4 times 6 is 24. That's why it's more.
33 damage is the full damage.
It's right the same.
Fucking almost max damage.
So it's
Not
like
even close.
Oh, you got the pluses.
No, there's no pluses.
8 times 4.
8 times 6.
Oh, shit.
So it's a potential 48 damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
My bad.
it's a brutal spell.
So what'd you roll? There's also a
33.
potential 8 damage, but
Yeah, 33.
Sorry, 30?
33.
33? So half of that is gonna be
16.
16.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh,
This-
plus 5 because I'm radiant.
fair enough. Why?
When I have my wings out, I do 5 extra radiant damage. with
Oh,
every
very
time I
nice.
hit one.
Okay, fair enough. So with that said, it's gonna be 37. No.
And that,
sorry,
I don't know if
60
I don't know if that would be how.
We're always rounded down. If it's
Oh, it's magic damage, not melee.
Well, they're both magic damage. I'm not actually sure.
No,
if
that damage
I
doesn't
don't know
get
if that would be flat or
That's
not.
it's 21.
Okay.
This is the first he's taken.
Yep.
So
I've been
one of
trying
them
to not
explodes
die.
against him, and as that occurs, he lets out a very sharp. As he burns within,
Just cut off his penis.
and as it glowers down towards you, you run to the one side, disappearing from cover as it comes rushing towards the camera, and it cuts to black.
going to finish off the round, so we start at round beginning of the next round.
You know what? I'm gonna do you guys
job.
one.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Let's get set this. One
Because
person.
Will Grun is the bottom
That
of it.
is true.
Okay, this is fine.
It cuts to black, and then it shows your face up at the top. No, in the water as you make your way out onto the bridge. I'm assuming you want to surface, yeah?
I don't know, I was gonna magic missile this thing. But
Yeah, you can do it with a bonus action, but I double moved Trongish to get to the bridge and up onto the bridge.
I'll just get to wherever I can at least honk on the sun, but we can worry about next week.
So, as I said, you can surface if you want. You can surface it. Do you want to just surface a magic missile
Yeah.
from the water?
Yeah, from the water.
He's trying to fish over. He's trying to fish over.
Go right ahead.
There's so much sarcasm in that.
Yeah.
I don't even know where real starts and sarcasm stops.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
Oh.
As I whip it off my robe that you gave me.
Oh yes, your robe.
Hilarious. Gigantic
awesomeness.
balls. Swaying in the wind.
7.
Okay, porcupine boy.
7 and.
So how high up are you
16,
guys still?
We went down 90
damage.
feet.
Sure.
Okay, so you still have half of it to go.
Actually, on our next turn, we can move 120
That's
feet
the question
down.
I go with, yeah.
Okay.
What about you to go? So we
It's a pretty
I was
good
So you
down
get-
22, so we're doing 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
And as one after the next, the organic shots pulse into the body of the creature. It rears itself backwards. The faint bit of moonlight from up above twinkling for whatever reason that it's still being maintained.
Did she make her
Because I
concentration
can,
checks?
that's right.
It's really what it's all
I
about.
haven't been hit, so.
Oh, you took down.
And the credits begin to roll.
I didn't. I've
She didn't
seen all
take
my
much
face.
damage.
As it
She'd
shows
probably
a
be
freeze
able to
frame
make
of the
those.
moment with a few of you in cover.
She didn't take any
Vinny
very
reaching down to
significant
the
damage.
bottom.
They'd be pretty
You'll
make
start
a
next
pretty
to
simple
the
save.
session down there.
Yeah.
So what the fuck have you been doing?
Sometimes it's all.
Brunk also went down. remember?
Yeah, that's right.
And the
You were
ass.
swimming down below.
Okay.
You jumped.
No, I
That's right.
They're both
Yeah,
roping
yeah,
down.
yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah, Thank you.
Shit.
So he
11
can start down there
plus-
as well,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be our next
Oh, yeah.
session.
I'm
Still
good.
have it.
I'm
Take a
good.
picture.
Still have the moonlight.
Yep.
That's gonna be a long road to move that, though.
Peace, y'all. Good luck, because I'm not going to be at the next one.
Oh shit, that's right too.
Are you getting married?
What?
Oh, that's a weird thought, hey? Shoved in your face.
Okay, I wasn't advertising it at this point, and I'd prefer it not get out, but I am going to be asking Ocean to marry me.
Oh,
You guys
that's
know, that's some bullshit.
awesome.
You want to do that on the thing?
That's straight, dude.
Congratulations.
Literally stupid. What's up,
Oh,
buddy?
shit.
You're the king, man. Oh, shit. She was watching.
No, she's not. It's
Oh.
my friend Lee's on there.
Tell her not to watch.
He
Tell
was
her
so
not to
mean there,
watch.
wasn't he?
That's right. It's a
Thank
random
you,
secret.
dude. That's fine. For sure.
He's gonna make.
Anyway, moving on quickly so
Like,
that
really?
isn't recorded.
Yes, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Keep it going, right? I mean, we're only,
I
whatever.
appreciate that.
Huh?
Sure doesn't go link.
So, Jamie, how you doing over there, buddy? What'd you like? What'd you hate? What was your preferred? Which is the least?
Oh. I don't like the amount of arguing we all did tonight. It seemed like there was a bunch all around the table with all of us, but that happens. It's hot. After we finally got to our destination. That's nice. And it was a funny way to get there.
A mishmash, many
I
different
like what was
methods.
funny.
Huh?
I always like what was funny.
What is funny?
Everything.
Oh.
And very nice. Karen, would you like? What you hate? Was the purpose least?
It was fun. I liked the terrain that you had set up
That was a good.
really quickly, actually. I feel like we worked together more than we have in the previous sessions, and that was nice. I don't really have any complaints. I mean, I'm currently hurling down a cliff,
Oh,
so
you're down.
No, you're at the
maybe
bottom.
next time.
You passed the hurdle.
You
down
did the
here.
cliff. You got a splash of acid,
But
and you
everybody
crossed
else,
the bridge.
yeah, just
You
very
did
far away from my partners is what I'm saying.
Everyone's pretty much together at this point.
I'm getting close.
People are approaching.
Judah, what'd you like? What'd you hate? What's the purpose least?
Oh. Everything was good. I am not very good at leading, obviously.
Fine.
I'm not talkative.
That's all good.
So leading is hard
You're
for
a man
me.
of action.
I would like to
That's right.
try.
Good, you did
There's
it.
nothing,
well.
there's nothing wrong with leading by example.
Exactly.
I got put on the spot and I tried.
You
You
did.
did
It worked out good. Everyone's doing
really
great for it, right?
Yeah.
Besides, just because the undead dude thinks that you're the leader, I mean, really, right? Whose fault is that?
You just clearly look the most showered, is
That's right.
what it is.
And Matt, what'd you like? What was your preference least?
What was my third one? What did you say?
What'd you like the most, and what'd you like the least?
Okay. So the first one was fuck yeah, Curtis, man.
Leroy
Thank you
time.
for saving Savage and taking out. Fuck yeah, you took out a couple of them too. That was awesome, right?
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite. That was what I liked. The least was I couldn't see the map as usual.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking spire in front of me. I couldn't even see it in the camera because you didn't set it broadly enough.
No, I have to get the
You're so
other one
close
set up so it
action,
actually
and then you
shows
forget that it's so close
the
action. We're doing
fucking
shit
free
outside of it.
header. It's true.
I hated that.
Ooh, easy.
No, nothing. I never hate. I hate that you guys are so awesome.
I hate it.
Why do you hate that?
Alright, we're gonna get nerfed next time.
Okay, next one is my favorite thing of all is actually Judas the Lion. He finally was starting to talk.
Yeah, that's true.
He was getting into it. He was fucking. You know what? I really appreciated the character reaction with each other. Yeah, your story's epic. It is. It is. But sometimes I want to, you know, talk with my fellow peers about shit on our own. You take a silent break. Does that mean to say? I feel bad about saying that.
What?
What?
It was,
I understand what you said.
Iron Guard
What?
Epic
Oh,
Tail.
this is so bad.
I just wanted to.
At the end of the day, you were grilling your co-player about how he represented himself, and it's up to the player if they want to do that. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, but
You
it's
grilled the
really
player
talking
next to
about
you
it.
about how they roleplay something, and one thing I will always say is it's up to the player how far they want to take the roleplay. I'll ask a question, a generic, simple question, and the player is free to give me whatever answer they want. They want to get Shakespeare about it, they're free to. They want to be simple about it and stoic, that's fine. Either way that the player wants to represent, and that is how you allow players to express themselves in a framework. That is what's fun. That's what it's about. It's not about pandering, it's about providing.
Thank you.
That's my opinion on that shit right there. But, yeah, no, I appreciate what you're saying, and I disagree
Fair enough.
on that note. But otherwise, yeah, no, I thought it was personally comical, the steroid thing, I just wanted to say that. And honestly, at the end of the day, the railing, it was used, I want to stipulate. It was.
They didn't die?
They did use it, and I was going to offer one or two off by chance, but I mean, you gave them the safety, so.
They all survived.
What attack on someone?
That's one more to kill us later.
Curtis, what did you like? What did you hate? What was your favorite part? What was released?
Okay, I gotta go with the epic cliff dive, cause
Awesome.
yeah, you can't
yeah.
you can't top that visual.
That was really great.
Fucking awesome setup. I was actually kind of worried that because we kind of got out of the big fight and kind of made peace, that we were gonna wind up with a bit of a filler fight with and I'd wind up missing the big epic dragon thing. I'm still kind of missing the end of it, but at least I got to deal with ridiculous.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I not
hate
die?
the fact that you won't be here because of the fact that
Yeah.
you're kind of cornerstone to it. But
I know.
I understand, not to make you feel bad or like anything like that.
No, not
we'll
before.
work,
You have big plans. Come on.
yeah, like honestly, we'll work around it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be targeting one of
No,
us.
no, it's really okay.
Yeah. One of us dies, it'll be you. But otherwise.
What I wanted to say is that.
Hey, I haven't used my favored by the gods, so maybe they want to favor me out of this mess.
I know. Let's see if we remember that.
But yeah, absolutely awesome. I did feel like, and I feel like it's a good thing because we kind of got to the meat a little bit better, that the resolution of the conflict with the undead in the room
was quick and
it didn't feel like we as players contributed to getting out of it.
No, it was up to them.
Yeah.
One guy showed up, and as you guys saw last session, it wasn't up to you that he was fighting you.
Yeah.
It was up to you what you did, but after that, you gave up control.
Yeah.
That's my take on it as a storyteller. It's like you chose the path that you did.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a little binary, but at the end of the day, it's not that you could change his mind.
Yeah.
But the other guy that popped in could.
And I like that your dice liked me because
I like that you
the
saved
fact
You
that
got so fucking
I
lucky.
could have died in
You got
one
so
round
fucking lucky.
so easily.
You should have fucking been dead in the water.
Literally.
Like, seriously, man, fucking, that dice does tell a story. So that's the best I can say about it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, table tells a good story.
Oh, I guess since we're mid-fight, is there XP or not?
There is absolutely. Everybody takes 600 XP for the session. Oh, sorry, no, everybody can take 800 XP for the session.
A double session. Remember? What was it for?
But yeah. Absolutely awesome setup. Just really fucking cool.
Yeah. I like setting up the paths. I like pacing the session. I'm sorry the beetle fight took a little longer than expected, but stats were what they were. Despite the hit points, there was to be a number of them. A little clunky through the first combat. Got through it. I like foliage and whatnot. I like diving off the edge. I definitely like the visual of a river of undead soldiers jumping down into the water to go and kick ass. And so, yeah, I look forward to next session when I have like a river of undead coming out of the off the edge to attack Canabris, and then we'll see where that goes. Of course, he is an aquatic creature, so you can expect that he's gonna do his best to evade.
Yeah.
And so, the one thing that surprised me is that nobody geared up with the Magic Items Treasure. Everyone has like your hedgehog robe that, I mean, you know, it didn't really come in, but whatever.
Put your close out.
My point really is the amulets of fire resistance.
Yeah, I have it
They have
equipped.
water breathing, and you have salves of free movement. So these are things.
Oh, is that what the cells are?
Yeah, salve of free movement.
Like the
I
paste.
was
or-
going to use
Oh, I never really noticed the
The
solve thing.
paste is free movement?
Oh,
That was a ring of
when did
water
we figure
walking.
that out?
maybe it's a lot of
Did we?
It's not my notes.
Someone rubbed it.
Or I chose the wrong item when I was...
Yeah,
Maybe.
but it didn't do
There was nothing
anything.
that had a ring of water breathing, so we're
Weren't
trying
given
to.
any information.
Oh, I just forgot to rename it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what happened? I looked at mine. They got renamed again somehow during the week because I know I changed it.
I've had weird glitches. Like, remember where I lost, like, all my spells that one day?
Yeah, it's glitchy sometimes.
It's fun, man. You always do a fun game.
Yeah. Glad everyone did have fun. I had fun.
Oh, I guess...
Next session we'll resolve this, and then on to the exploration and see what the undead are after in the archives, the vaults, in the university, in the Water Road Castle, here in the Underdark.
kind of messy question because I'm not going to be here next session.
Yeah.
Should I assume that my backpack is gone and lost forever?
No.
Okay.
If you got an amulet of water breathing and free movement salve, I'm assuming you guys will gear up and explore stuff.
Okay, yeah, if it is
assuming.
still water, yeah.
With that said, yeah, fun session. If you like what you see, we should remember the Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. typically. It has been my pleasure to be your master with a fantastic pilot personalized as my plethora of players. Until next time, in your 20s, always land on 20.
Nice.
Have a good night, all.
Well,
Do without